For me, like, I'm a lightweight. One of
No,
those
you're
things.
not, dude.
I am.
No,
I am.
you're
I am
not.
genuinely.
You're one of the only people I know who I feel like could probably outdrink me.
Really?
You drink a lot.
Real? Oh man. I don't know.
Are we
I
having
don't
an
know.
intervention right now?
Hey.
Is there any poem in here that you would say is like your favorite?
Alcohol, caffeine, alcohol, caffeine. I'm feeling pretty buzzed. You know, I got a little bit of bump of something.
Whoa.
I'll get a little bit from my other nostril. It burns.
Oh God.
Shit. This stuff is strong.
I can't believe we're just taking legal bumps right. This is
Yeah,
fire.
this is completely
Whoa,
legal
this shit
bumps.
hit. Bro, that's literally a bump of blow.
And
Wait,
you know,
shouldn't have put me on to this.
don't feel like you have to use it all, my man. Don't feel like you got to use it all.
I'm not wasting it. Cheers, my friend.
Cheers. Cheers.
You're now watching the Gobcast. Viewer discretion is advised.
Wow. All right. Ladies and gents, boys and girls, welcome back to the Gobcast episode. I don't know, take a pick. It's in the hundreds. And today, we're in a very different environment. We're not in the studio. We're not, anywhere we'd usually be. We're out on the beach. And we have a very special guest, a return guest, all the way from the other side of the country, my boy Jacob Jones. What's
Hey.
going on, brother?
Not too much, not too much. Glad to be out here in sunny LA, the city of angels. Cannot complain, that is for sure. Been having a great time over the last 2 days or so. Beautiful city, I gotta admit. It's gorgeous out here, and I've been enjoying finding some spots to drink. I've been enjoying finding some spots to smoke, and I've been having a great time as a whole, and I'm very glad to be here today. Thank you very much for having me.
I'm glad you're loving it, dude.
Of
Seems
course,
like you're
of
really,
course.
you're taking in the California lifestyle.
Well, that would include, can I say it this early in the episode?
What?
Well, if it was really the California lifestyle, I'd be doing Fent.
Yes, yes. But unfortunately, we're in the nice part of LA on a nice beach.
That's true.
So they
that's
keep
true.
that further up.
Yeah,
You know,
that
we're
is
by the
very
oil
true.
refineries where they keep it cleaner.
I
you know?
love the view back here with all the oil ships and everything.
Yeah, guys, I mean, it's a
wonderful.
beautiful day out here. We picked a great day to come outside. And I think we picked a perfect contrast to the last episode we did together.
I think so as well, because last time we were at a local park in my public area, sitting on
Yep.
the porch of in the middle of a park, and beautiful park, lots of trees and everything like that. And now we're here on the beach, still under a tent.
Yeah.
But we got the ocean in the background. I mean,
Yeah.
like complete. Well, I was about to say complete 50-degree switch, but no, that's 180 now.
Yes,
isn't it?
180. 50 is not a very, it's just a slight
Just a
deviation.
slight,
you know,
yeah,
just
yeah.
a little turn to the right about. You know.
I can agree with that.
Now-
I think. Oops, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry,
please.
I was about to say I'm gonna go and crack open my alcohol.
Dude, what do we
'Cause,
got here? What did you pick?
Oh, so thank you very much for the alcohol. I do
Of course,
appreciate
of
it.
course.
This is the Nectar Hard Juice Lil Koi Passion Fruit.
Now, that's kind of a redundant name for that, because right before we started the episode, we were trying to figure out what the f is a lil koi, and I just looked it up, and that's just the Hawaiian word for passion fruit.
Well, this better be double passion fruit.
Yeah, I hope so, bro. The name of that drink's literally passion fruit. So,
That's insane. That's
I hope it's
insane.
good. I have jungle juice, so. Got some very different bevies going on. I've never had these before either. I just saw them at the store, and I was trying to think to myself as I, got prepared for today's episode. I was like, what is the perfect beach alcohol? And I brought two, I brought the softer drink and then a hard liquor we'll bust out later.
Yes,
What do you
sir.
think of this? You think this is a good beach drink?
Smelling it, I gotta take a sip to be able to say for sure. I think.
What's the nose saying? Is it good?
The nose is saying it's going to be dangerous.
Okay.
This is 6%.
That's
it
right.
Smells like there ain't nothing in it, but I did try Cutwater recently, and
I hate those.
it burned the back of my throat, but it didn't smell like it had any alcohol in it. So
I
this could very well
despise
be.
those,
Oh
dude.
man, I don't know what it did. I think it messed up my stomach the next day. I don't know what it was. I was just kind of like, it was good. I enjoyed it. I had the mango margarita. But I think it messed up my stomach because I was in the bathroom way too much the next day after drinking the Cutwater, I'll acknowledge.
I have two issues. First, I feel like those kind of cocktails don't belong in a can. They just fundamentally
They're so
don't.
strong.
And I haven't drank many Cutwaters. Those ones Are they carbonated or no?
It was carbonated, yeah.
So the carbonated drinks, when they're not like straight up beer, like seltzers and shit like that, they make me so sick every time.
Really?
I'll drink 2 of them and throw up.
Have you ever had hard cider? Does it do the same thing?
If it's carbonated, yeah.
Dead
But like
ass.
this I picked because it's just a juice.
Oh, really?
This is
isn't
not
even carbonated.
Yeah, this is literally juice and
Oh,
alcohol.
wow. I totally
So-
thought this was carbonated when I
Cheers, my
cracked it
friend.
open. Cheers. Yes,
Let's
sir.
get it.
We'll see how it is.
This tastes no different than the last one I had.
Wow. I really like that. That's good.
Do you? What's yours
That's
like?
very solid. It's passion fruit.
Okay. Okay.
Very sweet, but at the same time, not like syrupy sweet.
Yep.
Sort of passion fruit, I would say. Very, very, very interesting as a whole.
Now, in this scenario, you know, we're on the beach, we're getting kind of tropical, if you will. We have the good drinks. What would you say is the right cigarette pairing here?
The right cigarette pairing here, I would have to say, just thinking about these specific drinks, I'm thinking something like, let's say, Pall Mall Tokyo Midnight from Mexico.
Ooh.
It's like a
Wait, the
cherry...
Tokyo one's from Mexico?
Sorry?
The Tokyo one is from Mexico?
Pall Mall Tokyo Midnight, yeah. So Tokyo Midnight is the variety name.
Okay.
But those are not actually sold in Japan. They're not available there because Pall Mall
Weird.
is not sold in Japan.
Oh, what the
Odd, isn't it?
Paul
Yeah.
needs to open a mall in Japan, dude.
I think he does, honestly. He really does.
Do you think
but,
Japanese people would like a Pall Mall cigarette?
I think it depends on the Pall Mall, because generally my experience, and this is no diss, if somebody enjoys Pall Malls, my experience has been Japanese cigarettes are a lot higher quality, a lot nicer, a lot better. So I think if you're a Japanese individual watching this video, I think the Pall Mall Tokyo Midnight, out of all of them, might be the most of the preference, because they're a very interesting flavored menthol cigarette. Really good on a hot day. They got a little bit of cherry flavor going on in there.
Ooh.
And they're just very solid as a whole.
I've never even heard of a flavored cigarette beyond menthol. You're telling me there's
Yeah.
like other flavors?
They were banned in the United States back in 2008. Went through
No
in,
wonder
I
I
want to
haven't
say
heard of this.
2009. Yeah, there used to be a Camel Exotic Lime. A lime? I was thinking a little bit too far ahead of where I was talking.
A little too tropical.
A little bit too tropical, yes. But there used to be a Camel Exotic line, only one of which still exists today, because they were just a normal menthol. Have you ever heard of the Camel Turkish Jades?
No.
So those used to be part of the Camel Exotic line, which also contains cigarettes like, let's say, the Camel Twista Lime, along with the, like, let's say, I think there was like a coffee flavored Camel as well, along with, I think there was like an orange flavored one too, and stuff like that. And there were a couple other varieties that I don't remember the name of and the flavor of off the top of my head, but they're very
Orange
interesting.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Coffee does not.
I have had a couple like chocolate flavored cigarettes, and man, they're so good. They are amazing.
What?
Yeah.
What is like, I'm imagining like a dark chocolate with just straight tobacco flavor on it. Is it like, does the chocolate mask the tobacco flavor, or what's so
yeah.
good about it?
I'd have to say so. So the ones that are my favorite personally, so I've tried 2 different chocolate flavored cigarettes so far.
Okay.
Well, chocolate flavored tobacco cigarette. I have an herbal cigarette as well that was chocolate flavored, but it wasn't a actual tobacco cigarette. So the ones I've had, one of them was the Black Devil Mocha Vanilla, which is very much like a mocha vanilla chocolate flavor that very much covers up the taste of the tobacco. The filter as well is sweetened on the end, so you get sugar all over your lips. Yeah.
You do it like a margarita with the like...
Yeah, kind of. Oh, no, actually, that's a really good way of putting it. I was trying to think how to put it. And that's actually a really good way of describing it. And then I've had the Arc Royal chocolate flavor as well, which is more like a straight dark chocolate flavor. And those are really good as well. What's really interesting about the Black Devils is that, so the packs I had were in Japan. It's a European brand.
Oh,
But
so
in
they
Europe,
imported it over there.
They imported it, but in Europe, flavors are illegal. So the brand is made in Europe, but they can't actually sell the flavored cigarettes in Europe, so they have to export them to Japan.
Oh,
Yeah.
so the manufacturer's not illegal, it's the sale of them that's
Yup.
illegal.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And it's the same way here. You can actually manufacture flavored cigarettes for personal consumption here. As long as you don't sell them, you're not breaking any laws.
Yeah.
You grow your own tobacco, make your own flavored cigarettes, make your own cigarettes. The moment you start paying or charging people for them, though, and also probably not paying taxes, that's when the government comes after you.
You know,
So-
I'd seen the other day that apparently Trump is lifting some of the restrictions on flavored vapes here.
Really?
I did read that as a result of some generous lobbying money donated to
sure.
his super PAC.
I'm sure.
You know, which is a whole nother can of worms to open. But regardless, apparently he is lightening the restriction on flavored vapes. I'm
Wow.
not sure if that transfers over to cigarettes, though, or not.
No, it wouldn't. So yeah, the ban on flavored cigarettes has been around for over almost 20 years now. It's been like 18 years at this point. Just about roundabout, I want to say. It was originally put through on like the first year of the Obama administration, so it's been set in stone for a long time. And if they wanted to repeal it, then, excuse me, it would be perfectly fine.
Yep.
I'd have no issue with it, and all the companies, I'm sure, would hop on that really quickly. But I just can't see it happening, especially with like California doing their menthol bans and Massachusetts doing the same thing as well.
What did you just call that state?
Massachusetts. I can't pronounce Massachusetts. I can't pronounce it, so I just call it Massachusetts.
Just a massive two shits. I like
Yes,
that.
sir. Yes,
I've
sir.
never heard that. I
Rhode
like
Island,
that.
New Hampshire, better than Massachusetts.
Wow, we're gonna get some comments about that, bro. I got some family in Boston that would like a word with you about that.
Hey, that's totally reasonable. Just be thankful that y'all don't live in New Jersey. I hate New Jersey.
What's wrong with
hate
New Jersey?
Man, where do I start?
Oh boy, wherever you want.
All right, let's go and start Newark Airport. It's Newark Airport. That's an issue.
I've heard this before. I've heard bad things about this airport.
The cops, they want bribes.
Really?
Yeah, my family was driving through to go up to Maine when I was younger. Cop pulled my parents over in the middle of the night, like 3 o'clock in the morning. We're driving. We're doing like one leg all the way to Maine from where I'm from. And 3 a.m., cop pulls my dad over while he's driving. And he's like, yeah, so there's an issue. There's no issue. My dad wasn't speeding. He wasn't swerving all over the road. There were no lights out. Cop held us up for like 30 minutes and then just straight up left without saying a word. And it's like, what is he waiting for besides a bribe?
What did he say the issue was?
There was no issue. He just pulled
there's
us over.
an issue.
Yeah.
Just
And so I'm like,
menacingly.
what is he waiting for except for a bribe kind of thing? So cops there want bribes. Also, you like can't turn right. You have to like take a left to turn right, which is whack.
What?
Yeah, it's like their driving laws there are really weird.
What?
And you can't pump your own gas.
I've heard that
Yup.
shit.
Yup.
I genuinely would be offended if I got out to pump my gas and some guy walked over and was like, "No, put that down."
I don't want anybody else pumping my
Me neither.
my car.
Are
Like,
you even allowed to pump your? Like, can you
Nah.
choose to? Really?
Nah, like Oregon, they used to have the same rule, and I think it was either Oregon or Washington. I think it was Oregon, where it was like you couldn't pump your own gas. They got rid of it, where now it's optional, so you can pump your own gas
Good,
if you want
good.
to. But in
This is
New
America,
Jersey,
bro. I pump my gas.
exactly,
you know?
exactly. And it's like I, with the car I drive, I'm just kind of like I don't trust whoever is pumping my gas to know how my car works and stuff like
Yeah.
that kind of thing, to know where the fill point is, because it's an old car. Sometimes I shouldn't fill it up all the way, kind of thing.
Yep.
So it's kind of like, I want me to do that. It's my car. And those are just some minor reasons why I don't like New Jersey. Now, of course, I do want to clarify, it's mainly all jokes. I have no beef if you're from New Jersey. I just hate the idea of New Jersey. And I personally believe that we should like put dynamite along the state lines of New Jersey, blow it up, and push New Jersey off into the
Chief
Atlantic
Keef
Ocean.
literally said the same thing in
Yeah,
the song, dude. He
we
said,
need to blow New Jersey
up,
up. Blow New Jersey
Blow
up. That's
that
what I'm
shit up,
saying. I
dude.
love that song. That's got to be one of my favorite songs of all time. I love that song. Never has a song been more relatable.
Are there any other states that are really high up on like your f you list?
South Carolina.
Oh,
North
shit.
Carolina is better than South Carolina.
Why?
The roads are bad.
Okay.
I had to think for a second there. It's mainly just North Carolina better than South Carolina.
It's just like a local rivalry
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
just
thing.
a local rivalry,
Yeah.
but the roads in South Carolina do genuinely suck. That and they have Myrtle Beach. That and their license plates are flat.
Oh.
I don't like flat license plates.
Like the numbers don't stick out?
Yep.
What?
Yeah, I prefer embossed license plates. I think flat plates look like toys. I think they look fake, and I don't
I
like
didn't
them.
even know there was flat plates.
Yeah,
I thought
Texas
they
is
were
doing
all-
it. South Carolina's doing it. Tennessee's doing it. It's whack. I
No,
hate
dude,
it.
that's what prisoners are for. You make them emboss the plates by hand, bro. That's why we arrest people, so they can make license plates, dude. That's fucked up.
Exactly. If there's if the machine's doing it all, then what's going on with that?
Yep.
You know, I'm trying to keep a straight face without getting canceled right now. I'm like, how do I
Dude,
talk about this?
You're on the Gobcast. You could say many
True.
worse things,
That's
bro. I say,
true.
dude, I've seen people get canceled for saying retard, dude. I just had a debate with Kyle on Crackheads the other week on whether or not it's okay to say retard. Because I feel like it's intent, you know?
I really feel like it's one of those words, like, personally for me, I was saying it all through high school. Like,
oh, yeah.
For me, it's one of those things where I've kind of, like, slimmed down on saying retard, because it's one of those things where I actually got a couple comments that were like, hey, man, you shouldn't say that. And I was like, okay, you know, I'll chill out on video and stuff like that. I won't deny, I've been saying it in real life, though, kind of thing. I won't deny that. But it's one of those things where I'm not going to refer to somebody with a disability as that. It's one of those things where you call your friends retards when they're being dumbasses.
Yes, when I call someone retarded, it's not, I don't think of a Down syndrome person.
Exactly.
Like, I'm not looking at someone being like, you are someone with a disability. No, you're just stupid.
Yeah.
Like, you're doing something ignorant, you know? Like, being a retard is an ignorant person.
Yeah.
You know, that's not like someone with a disability, you know? It's like, I know people with Down syndrome that are smarter than you because you're retarded. You know, that's kind of what I'm trying to say.
People with Down syndrome be hella chilling. Like,
Dude,
they're just vibing.
They do vibe. They always seem like they're having a fun time.
No, honestly,
you know?
like genuinely. And,
they're just so whimsical.
Yes. I think that's really the right way of describing it. It really is just very chill. I'm trying to think of the right way to put this once again. But yeah, they just seem like they're chilling all the time. And honestly, I respect that. Shout out.
Do you think if you had Down syndrome, like, would it be fucked up if people were, like, selling you cigarettes and liquor? Or no?
I mean, like, I believe in freedom of choice, personally.
Fuck yeah. Yep.
So it's one of those things where I don't believe we should regulate, because I'm like, personally, I think the 21 age limit for alcohol and cigarettes is enough. You should be able to buy that shit when you're 16,
Yes.
personally.
Yep.
If you're old enough to get a job and make your own money and pay taxes, you should be able to buy everything that you can't buy at that point right now.
See, I'm so, like, in my head, I'm almost, like, on the fence about it, because on one hand, it's like, a person with Down syndrome is an American citizen. They have all the same rights.
Mm-hmm.
They should be able to go buy those cigarettes and buy that liquor. But then on the other hand, it's like, what if that individual might not understand the risks they're taking, the long-term consequences?
This is very fair,
it's like,
I do think.
On one hand, it's like, are you doing them a favor by saying, no, you can't buy that cigarette at my store, sir? Or on the other hand, are you violating their American rights, you know?
I think a more philosophical question than we're thinking, kind of.
God,
like,
I'm really pushing the limit here, dude. I was about to ask, like, how Down syndrome can you still buy cigarettes? But, like, I don't think we can. We can't go. We're gonna cut that. No, we're gonna stop. We're dropping that topic
fine. That's
right
perfectly
there.
fine. Ain't no issue. Ain't no issue.
I had one too many nectars, and I'm asking crazy questions.
Hey, I've only had one, and we're still going with it.
You know that shot of Macallan we took when we first
That got me so buzzed.
That got the door
oh
open,
my
didn't
God.
it?
It
You know?
really did. That was really good whiskey.
It's
that
fantastic
was
stuff.
Wasn't it 18 year?
Yes.
That's the oldest
I pulled out a
whiskey
special
I've ever
bottle.
drank. I appreciate it, man. That was my first ever Scotch. It was so good.
I don't know if you know
fantastic.
this, but you are actually, the episode that we did together when I came to visit you is the most viewed episode in Gobcast history.
Deadass.
It is the most viewed. You are the #1 most viewed episode.
Holy
So we had to
crap.
celebrate. I felt like the Macallan was a great way to celebrate that occasion, you know, as like
I
a
appreciate
toast,
you
you know?
man.
And here we are running it back up again.
Yes, sir.
with a
Yes,
little
sir.
part
Glad to
two,
be back.
You know? Yeah, dude, I mean, I was honored to go to your stomping ground and smoke at the same park.
Hey,
You know?
I'm glad to
That was
have
great.
you there. It's I love that park. It's so good, and I'm glad to be here at your
It's
stomping
beautiful.
ground now.
I'm going to be honest, this is entirely Chris and Fish's stomping grounds. I've never been to this beach in my life. I've never been here in my whole life.
It's pretty nice, though. I'm not going to lie. It's
beautiful.
very nice.
But this is
Like,
absolutely their stomping ground. So all
Understandable,
credit to Chris and Fish for
understandable.
this one.
y'all run this hood, right?
Block captain, bro. The block captain.
True,
right
true,
there,
true,
dude.
true. Makes sense, makes sense.
Now, one of the things I've seen you posting a lot, and we talked a little bit about Japan earlier, you did a big Japan trip recently.
Yeah.
And you really, like, how long were you there?
86 days.
God damn.
Yes, sir.
You
Yes,
really,
sir.
you seem to have immersed yourself in the culture quite a bit while you were there.
I really enjoyed my time the first time I was in Japan, which was a month and a half.
Mm-hmm.
And the next time I wanted to go, which was like about like a year and a half down the line, 2 years or so.
I remember you
which is
talking
this
about
most
wanting to go
recent
the
time.
last time we saw each other.
Yeah.
So,
Excuse me. Sorry, I feel like I got a burp.
take it, dude. Send that shit.
It ain't happening.
I'll take a swig of jungle juice for that, dude. Fuck yeah.
I appreciate.
So you were in Japan on a work visa, and you enjoyed your time while you were there working.
Yeah, I was really having a great time. I was there for 86 days, which is about the max that my visa would let me, and I was in Tokyo for 2 months, 1 month at the beginning of my trip, 1 month at the very end of my trip. And I went to Osaka, visited Kyoto for a day, went down to Hiroshima, then I went down to Fukuoka, and then Okinawa. And it was beautiful. I really enjoyed my time. And it was just really nice to experience more of Japan. I really enjoyed my time there the first time. And the first time I only visited Tokyo, Osaka, and Kyoto. I didn't visit anywhere else. So to have visited more places was very interesting, and I really enjoyed myself. And Hiroshima was beautiful. It's just completely surrounded by mountains. It's like mountains in LA, except they're even closer to you, and they have trees all over them because it isn't quite a desert environment.
Sounds very nice.
Okinawa was beautiful. It's very it's very much a tropical island kind of thing. I've never been to Hawaii, but I imagine more Hawaii-esque than anything.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things where I was walking around the capital city, Naha, which is where I was staying. And it was one of those things where there's just hills. And so you're walking up the hill the whole way to get to certain places. And I got an emergency alert on my phone, and it was mudslides. And I was like, holy crap. Yeah, there's mountains here, and it's raining all the time. It rained every day I was there for at least a little bit. It was so humid in Okinawa that I had the AC going in my Airbnb. And my metal, I had a kitchen in it, and it had a metal, what's the right way of putting it, a vent to go outside from the stove.
Yeah.
And that would condensate on the inside and outside and drip water all over the stove.
Oh,
so I had to run it 24/7. Otherwise,
that would annoy me
it would condensate so much. I actually don't mind it because I love white noise, but it was off when I walked in, and it was condensating. I was like, why is there water everywhere?
Yeah. Is it a soothing white noise at least?
Yeah, it was pretty soothing. It was a nice fan on
one you could
a
sleep
nice
to.
evening kind of. Yeah, no, exactly.
Nice.
But had a great time. Tried a lot of good alcohol. Tried a lot of good cigarettes in Japan. Tried the whiskey, which name I cannot say.
Okay.
Sounds like the N-word. It's spelled N-I-K-K.
Oh, I've seen this shit. I've seen that shit.
I cannot say that brand out loud. I cannot say it.
Nika?
I'm not gonna try to reproduce that.
That's far enough off.
It's close. It's
Nika
close.
whiskey.
It's close
We're
enough.
sipping Nika,
It's
So-
just replace that with an L, and you're a stop motion movie producing studio.
So, let me ask, one of the things you mentioned earlier is how much better quality-wise Japanese cigarettes are.
Yeah.
Do you think there's other things in Japan that are much better than here?
For the price, I feel like canned alcohol is just better quality.
Ooh.
Because it's I can walk into a 7-Eleven, get a strong zero, which is 9% tall boy can,
Is that a
excuse
beer?
me, holy crap. It's a Chuhai, so it's made with, so it's basically like a vodka mixed drink, essentially, just to put it in the simplest terms kind of thing. It can be made with a variety of different liquors.
Is it
but
carbonated?
vodka is pretty common. It is carbonated.
Okay.
Along with just a lot of the liquor there in cans is carbonated in general. I don't believe I experienced any non-carbonated ones, in all honesty. There's definitely ones with lighter carbonation, but carbonation nonetheless. But the general flavor for those is lemon. You get it in 9%. And they've also got grapefruit flavor and lime flavor and bold flavor, whatever that means.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. And you can get it for $1.50.
Oh, fuck.
$1.50, tall boy can, 9%.
Yo, $1.50, we're in, dude.
It's such a good deal. And it's for me, I'm a lightweight. It's one of
No,
those
you're
things.
not, dude.
I am.
No,
I am.
you're
I am
not.
genuinely
No,
I am a
you're
lightweight. I'm gonna be straight up
not,
with y'all.
dude.
I felt such a high buzz off one shot. It's just I could just keep drinking once I am buzzed.
Bro, that's probably the funniest thing you've ever said in my presence, dude. You are literally, you're one of the only people I know who I feel like could probably outdrink me.
No,
I
don't
genuinely
believe
mean
that. I
that.
don't believe
You're
that.
probably one of the only people I know who I think could outdrink me.
You actually think so? Because
Bro,
I don't think
you
so.
drink a lot.
Really?
You drink a lot.
Real? Oh man, I don't know.
Are we
I
having
don't
an
know.
intervention right now?
It's one of those things where I have 3 drinks and I'm like, man, I'm done. I'm good. I'm buzzed.
What
I'm
was
chilling.
One of the first things we said when we got to the studio earlier and we were hanging out with Kyle was you told me you got a whole bottle yesterday and killed it.
Well, it was only 200 milliliters.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that changes
Yeah.
things a little bit.
Yeah, it was.
I was
it
thinking you got a fifth. I was like, what?
No, no. I was thinking about it, but I was like, do I want to carry around a fifth in my backpack all day? That's gonna be heavy. And so I decided on the 200 milliliter bottle, and I was like, I always get more if need be.
Bro, last time we kicked it, you were putting down those ranch waters like
Yeah.
nothing, dude.
But it's honestly one of those things with like the ranch waters.
Uh-huh.
It looks like I put a lot more in than I actually do. And it's just because of the sheer amount of water, it looks like there's so much more than there actually is.
Listen.
I will not deny, I was maybe not the most drunk I've ever been during the last Gobcast episode, but it was like, if
Dude.
not the most drunk, solid number 2.
Dude, you
Solid number
literally-
2.
You almost fell on the ground.
Yeah, yeah.
Chris, you're gonna love this. I asked him if he remembered when he recharged in the kitchen of the Airbnb. He literally
I don't remember.
vent folded in our kitchen.
I don't
So
remember.
For those of you guys, because this was not on camera or anything. The last time we filmed with Jacob, after we wrapped up, we like went and got our food, which you guys probably saw on his channel, and then after that, none of this was filmed. We just went and hung out at the Airbnb and had some more drinks and chilled out. And at the end of the night, I remember you said that you like had to go. We had like stopped drinking and like, you know, chilled out for a little bit. And you literally, as you were about to leave and like get your Uber and go and everything, you fall to your knees. I've never seen, I like thought you were passing out. I was like, is this guy okay? You go down to your knees with your hands at your side, and you just, for a moment, you just like freeze. You like close your eyes, and you like, it was almost like you were praying. I'd never seen anything like it. And then you got back up maybe 5 minutes later, and you're like, all right, see you later, guys. And like shook our hands and just fucking left.
Like, I genuinely do not remember that.
He
Like,
doesn't remember a second of that,
I
Chris.
remember the entire drive home because I was like hungover. Sorry?
Remember going through the drive-through with?
I do remember that. I felt like shit. I felt horrible. I was so fucking hungover. What did y'all think of Cookout? Also, I remember y'all were kind of disappointed by it, right?
You just opened a can of worms, man. I got a lot of hate from the local North Carolina viewers for my Cookout opinion.
Cookout is legendary. Did you ever try Bojangles while you were in North Carolina?
I did not. I
You
did not
need
try
to do that
Bojangles.
next time you stop by, because Bojangles, the sweet tea is crack. If you're gonna get it, I honestly recommend half and half. But
Can I be honest though?
Go for it.
Cookout kind of sucked.
See, I've never actually. I'm gonna get it. I've never actually eaten Cookout before.
What? Wait, we went to the drive-through. You literally were there.
Well, I've never eaten anything from Cookout before. I've gotten like
true,
sodas
true,
and stuff
yeah,
from
true.
Cookout.
I don't think you actually
But-
got a meal.
Yeah, I have like I have the allergies I've mentioned before.
Yeah.
And I Cookout. I'm just not willing to risk it. Like maybe I could get a burger on like a lettuce wrap, but I ain't going to trust it. Like Chick-fil-A chilling with that. Other than that, I ain't trusting it.
Yep.
So it's one of those things where I have not put in. I've not decided to risk it all.
Yep.
Excuse me. At wow, even though there's no carbonation, I'm still hella burping. Damn.
I know. Yeah, they really get you going, don't they?
They are very solid. I gotta open this other one though. How do I
Crack
do
it,
that?
dude. Let's.
There we go.
I'll crack mine too.
Took me a moment.
Stand
but
all
there
over
we
the
go.
top. Hold on, let me get
This
it.
is the Litchi Lilkoi. Smells
Litchi?
kind of exactly the same as the first one.
Yeah, mine. Honestly, they all kind of taste the same.
This one's maybe a little bit more
They
mild.
like all taste the same.
I think this one's a little bit more mild, but it's really good. I actually
Yeah,
quite
these are
like
fire.
these.
That spilled a little bit on me, but fuck
And
it.
a little bit of Korean on it as well. So
Yeah.
they're really trying to go for the
Some
whole
good,
exotic
some good
marketing.
Korean people shit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, kind of going back to your Japan trip, another one of the things that we talked a little bit about earlier is you were betting on some Japanese horse racing.
I was.
I'm so jealous, bro. Please tell me about Japanese horse racing.
It was so much fun. I really enjoyed it. So I went to a horse race for the first time, made a video there. I was there with my brother. And I went to so they have, of course, different tiers of horse racing. There's like regional racing, there's national racing, and then even in national racing, there's like G3, G1, G2, and G1 is the top race.
Okay,
then,
that's
of
like
course-
the NBA, basically?
Yeah,
That's the big
basically
leagues,
like
yep.
the NBA of horse racing. And then there's like really significant G1 races, like there's the Kentucky Derby of Japan, the Japan Derby.
Yep.
There's the Yasuda Kinen, which is the one that I went to. And then there's also like other ones going on throughout the year and whatnot kind of thing. And one thing I was really surprised by when I went to the Yasuda Kinen, it's a G1 race, it was busy. It wasn't like insane, but it was very busy. One of the things I was really surprised about, I thought of like horse racing before having gone to one of those events as being like, okay, people are here to bet and drink. It was a family event in Japan. Like entire families were there.
Got the kids
Just-
out and everything.
They had a playground. There's a playground at the horse race course. Like, not joking.
That's so fire.
Like, genuinely.
And
yeah.
they serve alcohol?
Yeah.
At the same property?
Yeah.
Let's fucking
It was
go,
so good.
dude.
Like, you could literally walk from the playground, go over to a food truck in the middle, because you could walk from the outside of the course to the middle of the course, which is awesome. So you could get like so many different perspectives on the race. And there were like 10 races happening in a day too.
Yeah.
So it was like a race every 40 minutes, which was awesome. I only ended up betting on one race that day, and I lost $7. But it was worth it.
Dude.
But
Sounds like a blast to me.
oh, it was so much fun. I didn't end up actually drinking that day because I wasn't sure if I could drink any of the alcohol there. I learned later on that I could drink whiskey highballs and not get sick, but I wasn't sure if I could at that point. So I just didn't risk it. But they had like restaurants, alcohol. They had just entire like machines that where you put in your tickets. So you have like, you get like a ticket card. I should have brought some. I actually brought back some tickets from like the horse race course in Japan where you can like mark down, okay, I'm at this course. I want this number horse. I want to put this much down times this much. And I want to do this type of bet because there's so many different types of bet. There's a place bet. There's like I don't know the right word for it, but you can do like bets on like, okay, I think this horse is going to win first place. You can do, okay, I think this horse is going to be in the top 3.
Okay.
You do, I think these 3 horses are going to be in the top 3. Yeah, that's it. Place, show, and all the other ones. It gets very complicated, and basically the more complex, the higher the payout if you win it. I did nothing but place. I was like, I'm not taking any risks, you know. If it gets in the top 3, it gets in the top 3. Or no, it's show, not place, because place is single. It depends course to course, I think.
Win? I think it's win, place, show.
Yeah, I think I did place because I was just doing like, this horse is going to get in the top 3, and that's what I was betting on. Thank you for the information. I appreciate it.
I just did it my first time 2 weeks ago.
Hell yeah. You went to the race course over here?
I did, no, I did Kensington, the one before the Kentucky Derby.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Hell yeah. I need to go
we
up
gotta
there.
all go to a horse track someday.
I'm
or
so
something.
down for that.
One of the coolest things I've ever done.
It's so much fun.
Hottest chicks I've ever seen in my life.
I've heard
Yes,
those
sir.
Kentucky Derby girls get serious, bro.
You got to show up in a suit.
Bracket, though.
Oh,
Fuck,
for sure. For sure.
We
There's
can rent
so
some
much
rollies for the
money.
weekend, bro. Come on now.
What do you mean? You got a rollie.
Yeah, but I mean for the boys, you know?
True,
For the
true.
boys.
Well, I don't know. I got the Casio one. I don't need no rollie.
True. What do you got on your wrist today? You said you got
I
a...
got a little bit of a Casio on my wrist. I bought this
Wait,
one recently.
I love watches, bro. Please walk me through this.
So this is a Casio. I don't know the name off the top of my head. This is a... Does it say it on the back? This is a MTG M900 DA ST.
Okay, can I hold it? Do you mind?
Yeah, yeah. It's got some nice weight to it. It's
Wow, look
got
at this, guys.
electroluminescence. I love this watch.
There's a
I've
beaut
been wearing
right
it
here.
for like
This
the
is
last
fire.
9 months. $100, and it's so good.
Bro, this is
And-
the thing about G-Shocks. Like, in that price range, they can't be beat.
No, seriously.
It's
Like,
the greatest watch.
I fully agree with that. Like, I love like my digital watches. That's just my personal
Yep.
preference. Just in general, I'll acknowledge. And for what I want, G-Shocks work exactly for what I want it to do. My only problem with G-Shocks is that, like, if you want solar charging, if you want the square G-Shock, you have to pay out the ass.
Yeah.
Thing is, this has solar charging, and because it's not the square G-Shock, it's half as much.
Fraction of the price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is solar charging. It has the radio like time on it as well, kind of thing. So it syncs up every night to get onto like the nuclear time, which is sweet.
That's sick as fuck.
And so I never have to adjust it.
You don't even think. You just throw it on your wrist.
No, seriously, and I love that. Tells me the date. I have world time, so like I have my home time put in this, and then right now I'm on LA time, and I can switch that like with literally just the click of a button super easily. It does like timers and alarms and stuff like that. I don't never use that, but I love this watch, and I actually haven't made a video on this yet. I need to, but it is such a good watch, and you can literally buy it at Walmart. I didn't. I got it off of Amazon, but you can find them at Walmart, and it is probably my favorite watch I've ever bought with my own money. I love it so much.
Yeah, I have a couple G-Shocks, and I love those fuckers. I'm very much a believer of, like...
Hell yeah.
In terms of watches, there's only 2 brackets of watch that make sense. It's either you get the bang for your buck G-Shock for like $100 or however much you pay, a couple $100, $50, or you get like a true luxury like Swiss watch. I think everything in between is noise.
I think there's like a good middle ground in there. I
Okay.
agree to disagree, I'll acknowledge. Because,
What do you think the middle ground is? Is there like anything that stands out?
Well, I think there's a lower ground than the G-Shocks, and then I think there's a middle ground as well. So like lower than the G-Shocks, we've got like the base entry like Casio watches, like the Casio F91W, Osama bin Laden's favorite watch.
Okay.
Not a joke, by the way, that's true. It's also the choice of watch for ISIS. They use it on bombs as well.
Them boys pick good watches.
They do. It's a great watch. I had one in high school. It was fantastic. The strap eventually broke, and so I eventually ended up going with an A168, which is like a $25 watch these days. It was like $18 when I originally got my hands on it. It was a gift, though.
Yeah.
Love that watch. Pinches wrist hair like hell, but great
God,
watch.
That sounds painful.
And then there's also the W218H, which is like the iconic, like, they call it the world time. I'm sure you've seen photos before. Yep. And those are only like 25, 30 bucks. And that's like cheaper than any G-Shocks you can get. And like the battery, it might not have solar, it might not have recharging or anything like that kind of thing. But the battery, it's so efficient and there's so little going on that it's just one of those things where it's going to last for 10 years anyway. And at the end of 10 years, you just buy another watch, honestly.
I love that
you
you know all the model
battery.
numbers. That's crazy.
Yeah. I only know them because
I've
owned them all.
I can't name a single one, dude.
I couldn't name this one.
The only watch number that I know, I don't even know if this is still correct. I think it's the 16610 ST, the Royal Oak AP.
Oh, I know those.
I'm not sure if that's even the correct number. I think it might be 11. I'm kind of drunk, so I'm probably fumbling it. I wanted one of those for a long time until recently.
Well, they've got the Casio version now.
Well, A, and B, the Swatch collab they just dropped. Have you seen that?
Those have been getting violent,
the pocket
apparently.
watches? Yeah, they're fighting at those
I was
meetups.
like, bro, it's not even limited edition.
No.
Like,
Swatch
why are they
literally
fighting?
told everyone, go home, they're not limited.
Yeah.
But they're still in line anyways.
It's insane. I'm kind of like, and it's really interesting, though, because it's like the first time I've actually seen hype around a pocket watch, like, ever. Because it's a pocket watch. It's not a wristwatch. It's a pocket watch, which is dope as hell, because honestly, pocket watches are, like, drippy as hell, but I don't know. I can't ever see myself wearing one, but they go hard.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
I think the real thing behind them is people want to buy those bands and put them on their wrists.
No, true. I feel like
it's the cheapest way to get an AP on your wrist. Because you can pop, so the way they work is they are pocket watches, but you can pop it out of the socket, and then you just have the dial. And you can literally, people have made these custom bands, you just plop the dial in, and you literally have an AP for $400.
That makes sense.
On your wrist.
Okay, that makes more sense.
That
now.
shit is crazy.
Imagine
if you owned a AP Royal Oak. You know, you paid $40,000 for your watch.
Are they? I thought they were like a couple thousand.
No, Royal Oaks are like $30,000 to $40,000. Yeah, sometimes
man.
more. But like an entry Royal Oak model is like $40K.
Holy
and
crap.
Like, dude, imagine paying $40 for your watch, and then like a week later, you check the news, and there's like 50 dudes in a mall that also have APs on their wrist for $300.
That is.
Would you not crash the fuck out?
No, I'd be chill with it, honestly. I'd be like,
Really?
marketing's marketing, honestly. It's one of those things where I'm not really a luxury brand person.
Yeah.
If I buy something that's expensive, I buy it for the quality, not for the name brand.
Yeah.
So if I buy something for, not that I would spend $40,000 on a watch, I cannot see myself ever doing that. I can't even see myself spending $40,000 on a car.
Yeah.
I'm such a cheap ass.
Cars are honestly the biggest waste of money.
I love my cars. I love driving.
Like expensive cars, I mean.
I agree with that. But I do love my expensive cars too.
Yes, yes.
Like,
but you drive like a smart car though. Like you drive a smart man's car. You have an older car and you maintain it. That's a smart thing to do.
And I bought it for $3,500. Butts.
It's a great fucking price to buy.
No, a fantastic price. Got a little bit of rust. Needs a little bit of work every once in a while. I've put like probably $1,000 into it, so I'm at $4,500 for it total. And
beautiful.
It's amazing. I absolutely love it. I absolutely do agree though. For many cars, there is just a serious loss of money going on kind of thing.
Yep.
But I think it really does depend on the car, and it depends on how you utilize the car as well.
100%.
It's one of those things where if you truly find, and I'm personally a person that if you truly enjoy something, it's not a waste of money.
Yep.
Kind of thing. If you spend $40,000 on a Mustang and you truly enjoy it and you love owning it and you get to what you think is your money's worth, it was not a waste of money
100%.
by any means, for sure. Even if you don't need it, totally worth the money just because it's something you like. Freedom of choice. But if you get a car and you hate it, then it's just an automatic waste of money no matter what kind of thing. So
There's a lot of people who just they finance these new cars when they don't need to, you know?
72-month loans are crazy. They're doing
Yes.
84-month now, and it's nuts. Like, it's like you're paying more on the interest than you are on the car.
Yes.
Which is crazy.
I understand, like, car enthusiasts, you know? Like, if you're someone who likes cars and you want a fast car, there's, like, a certain car you've always wanted. I get that. But, like, the people who are going to dealerships and they need a commuter car and
It's
they're
not
like
car enthusiasts.
financing
It's
some
normal
shit.
people
Yeah.
who are being taken advantage
Like
of.
you are lighting your money on fire for the next 7 years.
Yep.
You know?
I hate to say it like this. I personally feel this way. I took civics and economics in high school.
Yeah.
And then I took a finance class, a personal finance class in college. And I have done research on YouTube about personal finance, about stocks and stuff like that kind of thing. I try to put a little bit of money into my retirement account here and there whenever I can, kind of thing. But it's one of those things where all of the personal finance classes I've taken have not gone nearly into depth into what you actually need to know for real life. And it's one of those things where I have learned more from YouTube than I ever did from an actual class I took, like, in school. And it's one of those things where I really feel like, I don't want to say it's intentional, but it kind of seems like it. I don't know. It's just
very
like
weird.
financial literacy can very much be learned, but if you don't know that a 72-month loan is horrible for everything,
Yep.
then you don't know, kind of thing, and that sucks because 72-month loans are nothing but a scam.
Yes.
And it's just horrible. And in my opinion, 72-month loans are messing over not only the people utilizing them, but also everybody who doesn't want to do one as well, because now it's driving up the price of the cars, making transportation more expensive, meaning that I can't buy as much alcohol and cigarettes for my money that I want to buy.
Yep.
Which is messing up what I want to do, because I want to spend
Fucking
my money
up
on
your
alcohol.
flow.
Exactly. See, 72-month loans, they're pumping up the prices of the car because people are like, oh man, it's so affordable. It's only $300 a month for 6 years.
Yep.
And it's pumping up the price of cars, making it where I can't afford another car, or if I wanted to afford another car. Thankfully, I have a nice running daily driver kind of thing. But it's ridiculous. I am anti 72-month loan.
Fuck
Just
the
to
car
make it
dealership.
very clear. And 84-month loans? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Genuinely.
That shit is crazy.
Genuinely. It's nuts.
You know, I think it is crazy when you're talking about, like, all the classes in school and the shit they don't teach you. It is really fucked up that, like, financial literacy is not a core thing taught
It
in high
really
school.
should be.
It 100% should be. And I took an accounting class when I was in high school, and I remember thinking that, like, it was going to teach me how to do tax returns and shit like that. Dude, it was like corporate accounting. Like, we would get these like fake balance sheets for companies, and it's like, do the credit and debits on this, and like do the like. The only thing they teach you in school is how to do more school.
Well, it's been great for business expenses for the
Sure.
Gobcast.
Sure, bro. You know, I got a letter in the mail from the IRS the other day, and it has handwriting on it, and it's not here yet, but it's, you know, I get notified by, you know, the USPS whenever I get letters. Yeah,
You're not joking.
I think I'm getting audited. Yeah, so I hope my accounting class holds up, bro. I think I'm getting audited. So shout out the feds, dog. Shout out the
bro.
feds, dude.
I'll fuck with the IRS. The Joker
Don't
don't
say
fuck
that
with
on
the
camera. You're gonna get a letter next.
Oh no, I meant I don't fuck
I love
with the IRS. Oh, I meant I don't fuck with them. Like, I try not to mess.
Yeah,
with
you
them.
do. Yeah.
I
That's
try
how
not.
you
I
meant
try
it.
not to mess with
And
the
you
IRS.
love. Say that to the camera. You love the IRS.
I love the IRS.
Yes.
I am absolutely willing to pay my taxes that I need to
100%.
pay. Totally.
100%. We're paying those every day.
I would never avoid taxes. Just
Ever.
remember, tax avoidance is legal.
I
Tax
over-
evasion is illegal.
I overpay every year. I leave a tip on my shit, dude. The guy who
No,
wrote me a
fuck that
letter is
shit.
about to get a tip, dude. I tip every year, 10 to 15%. You know, industry standard. Dude, I'm feeling buzzed. Should we bust out the hard
so
liquor?
buzzed. I'm good for that. I got a little bit more of my drink left, but
Okay.
I got a little bit of a gift for you on a little bit of a different topic. I got a little bit of a gift.
I'm eager.
If,
What is
if
this?
y'all have been paying attention to what is right here, y'all may see my new book, Poems to Read While Smoking Cigarettes.
Yes.
I'm not just a professional cigarette smoker, alcohol drinker, but I'm also now a professional poet as well.
You're an author.
And I have a gift for...
Oh, I love gifts. Chris. They got a gift for me.
Both of y'all. I have a
Oh
gift for
my
both
God.
of y'all.
My
Here
God.
you go, my
Thank
man.
you so much.
Here you go, my
Oh,
man.
thank you.
Enjoy, enjoy.
Ladies and
I had to
gentlemen,
bring a gift for both
you, sir.
y'all. Of course,
a
of course.
beautiful
of course,
book of
course.
poems to read while
Yes,
smoking
sir,
cigarettes.
Yes, sir.
Now, one of my favorite things about you busting this out right now is last time when we spoke, you talked about how you wanted to write a book really bad. And you
Yeah.
talked a lot about that. You did it.
Yes. Yes.
It's here in my hands right now.
I am exceedingly happy with the final product. I have been off and on working on it for over the last 2 years now, roughly speaking. And about a month and a half ago, I was kind of like, I got enough.
Yo, this is an insane first page to open. Really big poem.
Yes, sir.
This is a really big poem.
Yes.
This is a really big poem. This is a really big poem.
It's a really big poem.
And you drew these here?
Yeah, those are all hand drawn. I scanned them all with the scanner.
This is fucking sick,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, I
How
love
did you
it.
do this? Like, what is the process of writing a book?
So I pretty much just, actually, I love that question because there's so much I can go in depth with.
Fill me in on this.
So pretty much how I originally wrote all the poems is I just put them in like different sheets, like Google Tasks or like a note software, or some of them I just simply wrote down on paper. And I just kind of collected all of them once I felt like I kind of had enough. And I started formatting them all and copying, pasting them all into, I use Canva Affinity for this project, which is free, but it's like Adobe InDesign, but not Adobe InDesign. I really like the software so far.
I don't know if you realize, but you really like MacGyvered this book yourself. Like, I have a family member who writes books, and like, she just hires an editor, and like, that lady formats everything and puts it in a book for her.
Yeah,
You went in Canva and made this.
Yeah, yep. I did the cover. I did all of the formatting on the inside.
This is fucking awesome,
There's
dude.
100% all me. I did get input from family members to let me know kind of what people think, but that was it. That was it.
Obama?
Yes, Obama
Whoa,
is in my book.
There's Obama in there, guys. Look, it's a little drawing of Obama. There he is.
I had to include Obama. What can I say?
Is there any poem in here that you would say is like your favorite? Please share it with the people, bro. What's your favorite poem in here?
I would say I have favorite drawings.
Okay.
And I think I really should know like where everything is in my book better than I do. I've spent many
You dedicated your time writing.
Yeah, I took 2 weeks off from recording.
Really?
To format all of this.
It took that long just to format?
Yeah.
Wow.
I had to learn the software and everything. I'd never used it before. So I took 2 weeks off from recording just to format this and to kind of get like some test ones in and stuff like that kind of thing. And even after that, I kind of took some more time to just kind of make sure. I didn't want to like rush it. I kind of wanted to take it slow. I was like, I want this to be perfect. I want it to be exactly how I want it to be.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to rush it by any means. And I wanted to make sure that I just had it going. And I'm very glad that I did that. I'm very glad that I did not rush it. And I'm very glad that I kind of just took my time a little bit with it. Here we go. I would have to say my favorite drawings in this entire book are on page number 68, right next to page number 67.
Oh, okay.
67.
Good God, dude, we're gonna get some comments about that. And what is the drawing
I honestly
of?
find 6'7" to be hilarious. So here's the drawing. So
Show it to the people. Show it to the people.
there we go, there we go. So
what
there
is
is
this
the
of?
drawing on page number 68. So the poem up above is called Cheer, which is basically about like cheering. I wrote it inspired by cheer
Here,
wine.
you know what? Hold that up for the people, and I'm gonna rip this one off and read this
True.
one.
Oh wait, it's got
Oh,
the,
it's taped shut.
Yeah, I taped it shut
Wait,
so it wouldn't open.
No, I got it. Oh, I opened page 62. I'm good at this shit, dude.
That's fire.
I'm good at this shit. Yeah, hold that one up for the people and read it to them if you could.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I've got it here so I can follow along. Page 68?
Bet. Page 60. Oh, open it up to page 62 as well. Here we go.
68. What do
So
we got?
here, it reads, red, blue, sky, hue, rhyme, 9, high, why, we sit, we cheer, but no cheer, no red, no blue, no sky, no hue, why, rhyme, 9, high, why, we sit, we cheer. I want to go ahead and remind everybody that the poems inside my book are not good poems. They're horrible poems.
But it's
But
beautiful.
they are poems to read while smoking cigarettes.
Yes.
That's exactly what these poems are designed for. They're horrible poems. They're not good poems. But they are poems to read while smoking cigarettes.
And in that context, they're great.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And the poem underneath the cheer poem is called Energy. It reads, alcohol, caffeine, alcohol, caffeine, alcohol, caffeine, energy, energy, crash.
Dude,
and
this is the greatest piece of merch I've ever seen someone drop. This is fire.
I'm glad to hear you enjoy my man. Yes, sir.
I can't tell if my eyes are watering from the salt water or laughing, dude.
But I did the drawing on this page, so we've got some smokes and we've got some alcohol in this dude's hand.
Oh, beautiful. What
and
kind
then
of
he's
smokes?
on the ground afterwards.
That was us after the last episode.
No, literally though. So y'all can see the guy I drew on the ground afterwards, and I love it. I love it. I am super happy with this. Some of these drawings I did like 2 years ago. Some of them I did just a month ago.
Yep.
This has been. Sorry.
Where can everyone get your book at?
Oh, Amazon. Everybody can get my book right on Amazon. It's available under my author page, Jacob X Jones, or URL like amazon.com/author/Jacob Jones Money.
And we will have that link below.
Genuinely, that's my URL. I'll send you all the links afterwards.
Yeah, send us the links, and you guys watching, scroll down, check the description or the pinned comment, and we'll have those links easy to click.
Yes, sir.
So,
but I don't know why I have this
on
on
Jacob's
my side.
book, please.
This is your present, of course.
Thank you very much, my good friend. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me out
Adding
here.
to our,
I'm
we got
glad.
a little library going at the studio,
Yes,
dude.
sir.
We got some crazy books.
Hey.
Some of them more coherent than others, you know? I'd say this is actually on the more coherent end. You know? We've got some crazy novels in the gear room.
I heard about one sci-fi book very recently. The entire book was apparently written while the dude was tripping on acid.
Oh, fire.
Yeah, and it's just like complete like, it's just like one giant like massive just like, what's it called when a sentence is too long? It's just a giant
Just a
run-on
sentence?
Yeah, it's just a giant run-on sentence, like the entire book. And like people hate it, they either love it or they hate it. And there's no in between.
I want to read
Excuse
that.
me.
What's it called?
I think it's Rainbow's End. I don't know
Okay.
who it's by, I can't remember. But I heard about it. And I was like, that sounds kind of interesting. I kind of want to try reading that just to see what's going on. I've heard it's pretty incomprehensible though, but I kind of want to give it a go.
Have you been reading a lot of books lately?
I haven't, honestly. I used to read all the time and I want to get back into it. Like I've got War of the Worlds by H.G. Wells.
Ooh.
Like open is such a classic. I want to read it and then listen to the radio segment that made everybody panic like in the 1930s.
Yeah.
And just reading the book, I'm like, I see why everybody was panicking in the 1930s.
Dude, have you looked at the UFO files that the government's been releasing the past few weeks? You haven't looked at all?
Nah, I haven't
You
even heard of
should.
it.
You should.
Really?
So the government, and listen, we can open another can of worms here. I think Trump is instructing all these organizations to release this to distract everyone from the Epstein files. You know, that's my theory.
No comment,
But no, I'm not afraid to say it. I'm not afraid to say it. I really believe that. But regardless, I'll take a good distraction here and there. And this is a really good distraction. And the UFO files, there's a page on a .gov website where they've basically declassified a bunch of like reports and videos even pertaining to UFOs, and most of it is kind of like the generic like from the 1940s, like I'm in Roswell, New Mexico and I saw a bright light over my farm. But some of them are really recent and they're actually weird as fuck, dude. And they just today, actually this morning, they released batch number 2. I haven't looked at any of them. This morning, yeah. But batch number 1, I reviewed on my live stream like a week or so ago, and it's actually some really interesting shit in there, assuming it's all real. Like, it's very interesting stuff. There's one, like, particular UFO where it was like a bright light. It was like an 8-pointed star, and it was dashing through the sky and leaving a trail behind it, and, like, moving in unnatural ways. It's like instead of going in a straight line or raising, it was like, it's super weird, dude. And I'm very much like, when it comes to conspiracies, I'm mostly kind of a pessimist, but aliens I really believe in. I think aliens are real as fuck.
I agree. I absolutely think aliens are real. Now, intelligent aliens, I don't know.
Really? What's that?
I personally feel like, I mean, like the universe is just about infinite kind of thing. Like, is it truly infinite? Is anything really infinite?
Probably
Who
not,
knows?
but
There's no way with the billions of planets in the universe, with the billions of stars, that we are the only life forms
yeah.
in the entire universe. Like, do I think the other life forms will meet? Possibly. Thousands of years into the future. Will they look like us? Probably not, no. Sci-fi has lied to us. They're
Yeah.
like, yeah, we've got everything humanoid. Star Wars, it's like half of everybody is humanoid. No, they're not going to be humanoid. But I think there is a ton of life out there, personally, especially on like planets with like volcanic vents and stuff like
Oh,
that,
yeah, there
like
has to be.
Titan. That's one of the moons that surrounds Jupiter and stuff like that kind of thing. I wouldn't be surprised at all if there's life there.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things where intelligent life, I don't know, because intelligence is not a factor of survival. Some of the
Sure.
most successful animals ever
Or dumb as
are,
rocks.
yeah. I mean, like literally bacteria. Bacteria don't have a brain, kind of thing, and bacteria is life.
See, but I
so-
would argue, and if I was like, playing the devil's advocate here, I'd be like, is bacteria really very intelligent, or is it just a numbers game with bacteria?
It's a numbers game.
Like,
I
what
would
is the
say.
threshold? What is the bar for intelligence?
I think the bar for intelligence is sentience. So if
Okay.
somebody can realize that they are, then that is like humanoid level intelligence, and below that, it's anything else kind of thing. Like if a cat was like, I am who I am, and we knew that the cat knew that, I'd be like, bro, chillin', bro, really kind of intelligent kind of thing. But it's one of those things where it's hard to classify intelligence just because there's so many different types of intelligence out there.
Yeah.
There's intelligence in regards to mathematics and all that sort of stuff, but then there's just, if something has that cycle, like let's say birds with laying eggs and building nests, and that's just imbued into their evolution and into kind of their life cycle, that counts as intelligence too. Like that's an intelligent bird, it knows to do that, but it was birthed maybe with that knowledge, or maybe it learned it from a parent, but either way, it can learn, that's intelligence. So I think
Yep.
maybe the right way of putting it, the way that I was kind of trying to think of how to put it, is that if something can learn, that's intelligence kind of thing.
Yeah.
It even like sea anemones kind of thing. I can't pronounce that right, but sea anemones.
That word is crazy. It's like
it's so wild.
something crazy. I don't know.
Anemones.
Anemones.
Those can move. So like if they're attacked, they just straight up move. And so I'm like, you think of an anemone as being like just straight up like a barnacle or something, but they move. And so
Yep.
it's like this thing kind of intelligent, like low key, like,
There's something in there.
yeah, exactly.
Something thinking. I'm very much a believer of like, I think there's no way we're the most intelligent species.
I mean,
I
like,
don't believe it fundamentally.
I don't think so as well, but as said, I think intelligence comes around in so many different ways.
Yeah.
Like there might be a species that, I'm like, it's one of those things where I've read a lot of sci-fi books. I love sci-fi.
Yeah.
I personally am a particularly big fan of, like, let's say, like Ringworld by Larry Niven. I thought Ender's Game by Orson Scott Card was really interesting as well. I also read some of his other books in the same series, Speaker for the Dead and Xenocide. I read those when I was like 12. I shouldn't have. I don't know why I was allowed to read those. They get very violent. Like Ender's Game is very much like a young adult book. Speaker for the Dead, Xenocide are adult books, no question. It gets violent, it gets gory, it gets genocide. Yeah, well, xenocide literally means like the killing of an entire species, and that's kind of what goes on in the book.
Oh.
So it gets pretty fucked pretty quickly, I'll acknowledge. But very, very, very interesting books. And I recently read Neuromancer as well, which is a really interesting book as well. Not aliens or anything like that. It was about AI. And not AI as in large language, like algorithms and stuff like that. It was like an actual intelligent AI. It's one of those things where, having read so much sci-fi, and there was one book that really stuck out to me. I can't remember the name. I think it was Ender's Game, where the alien species is a hive mind like bees. And it's kind of like, yeah, logically speaking, that hive mind is more intelligent than us, because it has all these information from these worker bees, per se, coming to the brain, and the brain is letting everybody else know the information and everything like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it just knows so much more than us. And yet it's still defeated by us because we have a different type of intelligence.
Yep.
Kind of thing. And so I just think there's so many different classifications to intelligence, to how all of that works and whatnot. And due to my opinion that intelligence is not just a spectrum, but that there's different types of intelligence, I don't think we're the smartest, per se, or the most intelligent beings out there in the entire universe.
Yeah.
I definitely think somewhere out there, billions of light years away, there's something else for sure. But it's one of those things where it's probably going to be very different. I don't know, maybe just me. I don't know.
One of the things that I think of when I think of like intelligence is at the end of the day, like the only thing our species can do is whatever we're able to achieve with the resources we have on our planet.
Yeah.
And like I think in the grand scope of like what space is, all these different galaxies, the collective universe and everything, like there has to be a planet with better conditions for life than ours. There's no way Earth is the cream of the crop.
Well, and that's the great thing about like life as well, kind of thing, is that it evolves to everything.
Yeah.
Like when life first came to Earth, there really wasn't any oxygen in the atmosphere, and yet we as human beings are completely based around oxygen today. We literally cannot live without it, and yet we used to live in the ocean because there was no oxygen on land, kind of thing. It was a giant volcanic mess, and then there were trees that were actually fungus, and it's really weird.
Yeah.
It's like trees are a modern thing. Like they're not that old. It's kind of crazy, honestly. It's very interesting, and I think there's definitely life forms out there that rather than living on oxygen might live on carbon dioxide instead. It might just be that oxygen was the most convenient thing for us to adapt to, for example. Or maybe there's beings out there that will burn alive if they hit helium or something. I have no idea.
Yeah.
But there's infinite possibilities, and it's so interesting that there are to me. And on the topic of like galactic civilizations, you mentioned like in the entire universe and stuff like that. One of the books I've read, Ringworld by Larry Niven, it's set like very far into the future, and they go to. Have you ever heard of a Dyson ring before, or a Dyson
Refresh
sphere?
me on what that is. I've heard of it, but
So it's basically you take shit tons of material, and you build a ring around a sun, and then you
Okay.
put plates inside that ring, which is where you live, to make the day-night cycle. And those rotate at a slightly different rate than the actual Dyson ring itself.
okay.
And so this book is all about an abandoned Dyson ring. When I say abandoned, not really. There's still life forms on it. But it's abandoned by the creators, and nobody knows who the creators are. So that's kind of the mystery of the book.
Okay.
And it's an extremely interesting read. It was really interesting. I've read it like twice so far. And it was just very interesting to kind of be like, wow, Dyson rings. And it's just, Dyson rings are such an interesting concept to me, because to make one, we would have to take the combined like mass from Earth, Mars, Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, Pluto, everything in the universe besides the sun, just to make like one Dyson ring, maybe, kind of thing. That's just how big these are. It's kind of crazy. And it's just one of those things where there's just like so much out in the universe where somebody might have actually made that.
Yeah.
And there might be life forms that we don't even know about that were introduced onto that Dyson ring by somebody we don't even know, and they don't even know that they were introduced onto the Dyson ring by somebody else. They just think that's their natural habitat.
It's a real mind fuck right there.
And that's kind of what goes on with the book. And it's so interesting to me, and I love it. Snow Crash, also a very different sci-fi book, but a very, very good sci-fi book. I'm just naming a couple books that I highly recommend today. They're all great. They're all great. And Dyson rings are really cool. Dyson rings are really cool.
See, I feel like I don't have the attention span for books most of the time, but I've been very much into space movies recently. And
Have you watched Interstellar?
yes, of course. Of course.
Oh, wait, no. I haven't watched Interstellar. I said wrong. Have you watched Gravity?
No.
That movie gave me so much anxiety. Like, I'm not
What
an
is it?
anxious-
What's the plot?
So basically, Sandra Bullock goes into space,
Okay.
and then she gets stranded. and she has no oxygen, and she has to go back to Earth. And it's a really good movie. Gravity is a great movie, and I do recommend it. But if you get anxiety from being in an elevator, which I don't, and I got anxious from this movie. Like, I literally just about walked out of the movie theater when I watched it years ago. Granted,
Damn,
I
it
was
was that
watching
bad?
It was that bad. I got hella anxious while watching it. And it's one of those things where it's just like, Jesus Christ, fuck that shit. Hell nah.
Yeah.
But it's more hard sci-fi than like soft sci-fi. Like, I would say Alien might be more like soft sci-fi. I haven't watched Alien. I don't watch horror movies. I need to watch it. I haven't watched Alien.
Why don't you watch horror movies?
I don't like horror movies. I don't like scary stuff.
What?
Yeah, no, seriously. Yeah. The most scary movie I ever watched was Midsommar.
Dude, fuck that movie.
That movie
I hate
is
that
scary.
movie.
That movie is scary.
It is scary. I, for one, appreciate the movie because it is a good movie. But at the same time, I fucking hate that movie.
That's the like cult one, right?
Yeah, it's
like,
the cult one. Yeah.
Yeah, the Swedish cult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That movie set me back on visiting Sweden for at least 5 years.
See, I like horror movies because I feel like they're one of the last like categories of movie that have very interesting premises.
That's true. That's true. I'm not going to disagree with that. And while I think there's a lot of very interesting premises for horror movies, I still don't want to watch them.
You know, one of my favorite movies that I've watched, maybe ever actually, I discovered pretty recently. I don't know how it took me so long to find this. It's a movie called Sunshine. Have you ever heard of it?
I have not, no.
It's an Alex Garland movie. And honestly, it sounds like it would be right up your alley. It's a space movie where the premise is basically these guys on Earth. Earth is like dying, and there's a new ice age. The sun is dying, basically. Like, it's the end of the sun's lifespan, and humanity on Earth is at the brink of extinction. And they send this like last-ditch effort mission up to the sun to literally nuke the sun to reignite it for another few, like however many years. Right? I guess the scientists had discovered, like, hey, this might work, you know? So they send the first team up. The first team goes unresponsive and fails the mission. So they procure a second team, and they send these guys up. And the movie is about the second team of guys who go up to nuke the sun. And, oh, God, it's an old enough movie where I'm just going to spoil it,
Okay,
honestly.
go for it.
But effectively, the movie switches genres a little over halfway through. So it starts off as, like, a sci-fi, like, kind of suspenseful sci-fi movie, and then they make it to the first ship, the ship of the first team.
Oh, and they're all dead.
They're all dead, so they think.
Oh.
One of them is alive.
Oh.
And he's gone insane because all his crewmates have died,
Yep.
and he's been talking to the sun and hearing voices for like a decade, right? So the other crew boards the ship under the impression that all these guys have to be dead, and they don't realize this manic guy who's lost his mind on the ship being the last alive is literally stalking them, trying to kill them, until they make it to the central command room and they boot up the terminal, and they're going through it trying to like complete their mission. And the terminal is like, so there's 4 of them in the team that just boarded, right? The terminal is like 5 life forms detected on board, and the lead actor's name's it's Cillian Murphy. It's the guy who's in like 28 Days Later and all that shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's a really stacked movie.
I need to watch 28 Days Later as well. Like, I don't like zombie films, but like, I need to watch it. I need to watch
zombie
it.
movies are my favorite genre.
I count zombie movies as being horror movies. So I haven't watched like World War Z
Not all
or
of them.
28 Days Later. I love Shaun of the Dead though. Shaun of the Dead is so good.
Ooh, man, we have some different movie opinions.
Have you
I
seen
don't
Shaun
like
of the
Shaun of
Dead?
the Dead.
You don't like it.
I don't like Shaun of the Dead
Oh,
because I
man.
like the zombie movies that are serious, and I think Shaun of the Dead bastardizes the genre.
I love it. I love
know?
it because it's an action comedy. And I love action comedies. Like, I genuinely need to just sit down and watch like a Jackie Chan film a day kind of thing, because he is one of the goats of action comedy. And yeah, I've never seen a Jackie.
So you like Rush
Jackie Chan.
Hour?
I've never seen Rush Hour either.
What?
Yeah.
You like Jackie Chan action comedies, and
I've
you've
never seen any Jackie Chan
Rush
movies.
Hour?
I need to watch.
There's like 4 of them. They're all good.
I've never seen them. Never seen them. Yeah.
Well, okay, first 2 are good.
I love. First
we
2
don't
are
talk
good?
about 3 and
Okay, bad,
so
bad.
on, but
I will have to
first-
watch those.
they're really fire action.
Okay,
They're
bad.
genuinely good.
Like, oops, sorry.
No, continue.
Oh, I love Shaun of the Dead. I'm also like, my favorite movie of all time is Hot Fuzz. It's a buddy cop movie
all time.
of all time.
That's the
Hot Fuzz.
That's the best movie ever in your
That's my
opinion?
favorite movie of all. Well, favorite live action movie of all time. Let me clarify that. I do love my anime as well. I love my animated films as well.
I might have to throw my hoodie on, bro. It's fucking freezing out here.
It is chilly out here. You start going again because I got my scuba cert like a year ago.
Oh yeah, I gotta like put my mic on.
I never took it off.
I'm fucking.
I hope it's still recording. I am pretty buzzed, but like having gotten up and taken a piss and finished off my smoke, I'm just kind of chilling now. Like I could go
burn
for
a joint out here.
Yeah, make sure. Oh, people smoke way like more weed all day. Like weed's more like accepted than cigarettes.
Okay,
By
great.
far.
That's kind of the wild thing as well.
Just make sure
Yeah,
it's
that-
all the way in, because I kind of heard it popping. Feel like it's in?
Yeah, it's really in there.
Okay, cool.
Do I need to twist it at all?
Do a test.
Hello. Sound
Is
good?
mine all good?
Yeah, yours is great. Yeah.
Bet.
Oh shit.
Cool, I'm rolling.
Sweet.
Okay.
Very cool.
All right, we had to take a little intermission there. You know, throw some hoodies on. It's very cold, unusually.
There's
You
a
know?
bit, I think it's just the wind. Like, honestly, without the wind, it would be perfectly fine. Like, it feels amazing out here. Like, my local area these days, it's like humid, 90 degrees.
See, I hate that.
I'm just used to it, honestly. Like,
I can't live
just,
that
it
way.
is what it is. I'm not one for humidity, but this LA weather, I see why people come out here specifically for the weather, because it is so nice.
Dude,
It's so nice.
I'm not even an outdoorsman. I don't go outside. I'm very much sit at my desk and get high and play video games kind of guy. But like, I get it too. You know, like ever since I moved out here, it's like, man, I don't want to go back to Chicago.
No,
You know?
I mean, like, I've never been to Chicago before, but I know it gets cold during the winter.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things where I'm like, I film like most, if not all of my videos outside kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so it's one of those things where like during the winter, like I've definitely like, I've filmed in like 28-degree Fahrenheit weather before. That's like negative 1 million degrees Celsius for any Europeans out there, or anybody not from America out there. Not Canadians though. They still use Fahrenheit sometimes, but not like all the time. It's complex with Fahrenheit and Celsius in Canada, I'll acknowledge.
Canada motherfuckers are some fans, dude. They better just commit to our system. You know?
What I'm saying, I'm trying to get Alberta into the United States. I want Alberta.
Just Alberta?
Well, I'm fine with more than just Alberta, but like,
You don't have to be politically
you know.
correct. We can leave the rest of them. You know?
I mean, like, no. I mean, like, I'd take the entirety of Canada personally. I'd be fine with Canada joining.
Is
the United
Alberta
States,
the
but-
one? I don't know any Canadian like geometry, or not geometry, geography. Pardon me. I don't know any Canadian. Dude, I'm buzzed as fuck. I don't know any Canadian geography whatsoever. Is Alberta the one that like connects us to Alaska theoretically? If we
So
got it.
that's British Columbia.
Oh, okay. We
um,
need that one.
Thing is, though, we can't call it British Columbia if we get it in the United States.
It's not British
'cause-
or Colombian, bro. They're fans.
Exactly.
Like I said.
Exactly. And since we're the U.S. of A., you know, we love throwing that British tea in the harbor.
Fuck.
Every time I drink British tea, I'm like, man, I love throwing it in my tiny little miniature harbor in my mug right here.
Yep.
I feel like a true American every time I drink British tea, for real. Yorkshire Gold, pretty solid, I gotta admit. It's a British tea. It's actually very good. I really enjoyed it. It has a very woody taste to it. I love my tea, but
I'm not much of a tea drinker.
more of a coffee person.
Definitely.
I respect
Yeah.
that. I respect that. I've just never had coffee that I personally like before. I've always just been more of a tea person. It's probably just me having grown up drinking like sweet tea and stuff like that. So that's probably like half of it. But I do have a friend who's a barista, and he was like, I will make you a coffee that you love.
Dude,
And I still need to take him up on it.
Turkish coffee, Cuban coffee, Vietnamese coffee. Those are 3 cultures that know how to make a fucking coffee. American coffee is bullshit, dude.
Okay.
It's horrible.
All right.
Like, American coffee is you only drink it to get energy. There is no enjoyment to be had in American coffee. Cuban
What about
coffee,
pumpkin spice?
that's not even coffee at that point, bro.
It isn't,
That's not
it
even
isn't.
coffee. I don't think that shit is coffee. But like Cuban, fucking Vietnamese, and what was the third one I just said?
It was
Cuban,
Cuban, Vietnamese, no.
Turkish.
That was
Turkish.
it. That was it.
Yes. So I had a friend, I have a Turkish homie, shout out Attila, who came back from Turkey recently and he brought me this like Turkish ground coffee and he showed me how to prepare it like their way and everything. Brought me these little cups and everything. Dude, it is incredible. Like real good coffee is like it's naturally almost thick. It's like creamy in a way.
Really?
Yes, without putting any additives into it. No cream, no sugar. It's sweet. It's creamy on its own. Like it's different, dude. I'm telling you, the American coffee is a scam. It's
Huh.
watered down bullshit.
That costs too much if you want to buy it
That
at a
costs too
restaurant.
much, bro. And the shit that I'm talking about is like it's cheaper than American coffee. It's cheaper. You buy a whole big tub of it, you make it at home, and if you do it the right way, it's cheaper and it's better and it's stronger.
I will
It
have to
wakes
keep
you
that in
up.
mind.
I'm to be fair, I'm a guy who drinks coffee almost solely for the energy. I don't drink it to enjoy it.
I enjoy tea for the taste, but I
Yep.
drink it every morning to wake up. I
Yep.
will acknowledge.
Yeah, coffee locks me in. Before I've had my coffee in the morning, I'm not ready.
And honestly, with tea, it just helps me take a dump like first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
Like I'm somebody who I'm like, I want to take a dump before I leave the house, so I don't have to do it outside
Bro,
of
black
the
coffee,
house.
dude. Black coffee. You wanna really shit? Black coffee, dude.
Makes sense. Tea does the trick for me, though. I will acknowledge.
Is there like a special shit tea that you drink? Like,
I like Earl Grey and English breakfast in specific. That's my
Okay.
personal preference. I like black tea. I've never tried green tea. I've never tried like chai before. I need to. I really want to try a lot of different teas, but my personal preference is definitely black tea. And
Okay.
like I these days have been going for a brand called the Republic of Tea, and they've got like some nice high quality stuff out there kind of thing. And overall, it's like better than Twinings and like store brand tea, which is what I was drinking previously. And it doesn't cost that much more per tin. And so I'm like, might as well just go for it. It's like 3 cents more per tea bag, so fuck it. And I love it. And wakes me up every day if I'm feeling like if I'm like editing a video or something and I'm like, I am like wiped. I need
Yeah.
to have a little bit of tea and have a smoke and then I'm good to go back at it. And I love it. I love it. But you know, I definitely need to try more coffee. One of the interesting things that I think is something noteworthy worth mentioning about the 3 countries you mentioned. So Turkey, of course, they've got lots of Turkish cigarettes out there. There's a type of tobacco called Turkish tobacco, also known as Oriental tobacco, although
Yep.
a lot of Oriental tobacco does not actually come from Turkey. It's just a type of tobacco.
Oh.
But
what is what makes an Oriental tobacco?
it's just
what
like a
is it?
different varietal kind
Okay.
of thing. So there's like, I don't want to, I guess to put it in like weed terms per se, it's a different strain
Okay.
that you mix in with others. So Camel, for example, was and still is very much a domestic Turkish blend kind of thing. So they've got like domestic tobacco, which domestic tobacco in the United States tends to mean very heavy on the burley with a little bit of Virginia, and then they're adding a little bit of Oriental in there, and that was their advertising point when Camel first came around in the early 1900s. Just simply because Turkish tobacco at that time had a huge fad for like 20 years. Kind of faded away eventually, starting after World War I. But it was there for a very long time, and that's very much how Camel cigarettes got their start, which is very interesting to me. But it's just a little bit of a different varietal of tobacco. And then there's also like different types, like there's Latakia tobacco, which you don't really see in cigarettes. It's really only a pipe tobacco, but it's actually cured in a very interesting way. It's cured over a fire of softwood. Or no, sorry, hardwood, not softwood. Hardwood, I think.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
Do
I
tho-
really should know, but I don't.
Do those different woods produce like a different smoke or something? Or what's
Yes.
the okay?
Yes.
Okay.
And there's also some wood that you do not want to cure tobacco with or just like eat off of in general, because if you heat up specific woods, it can poison stuff.
Oh.
So you have to be kind of careful with it and everything like that. But yeah, the fire-cured tobacco is very much a real thing, and Latakia is a varietal of fire-cured tobacco that's named after a Syrian city called Latakia. And there used to be a lot of Syrian Latakia around because that's where it originated from. But with everything going on in Syria, it's sadly become something that is not really a thing anymore. And so most Latakia tobacco these days is grown in the United States or is grown in other areas of the world.
Yeah.
Even though it's made in the same way, it's not grown in Syria anymore. It's not quite like cognac or champagne, where it has to be made in the specific area of what it's named after. It's more of just, it's named after where it came from originally,
Yeah.
kind of thing. But I got on a complete side topic. You were talking about Cuban coffee and
I forgot where we even started with that, honestly. You know?
Same here for a moment, I will acknowledge.
Your side topic has become the new topic.
That's very fair. That's very fair. But I have a topic originating from the original topic, or originating from the side topic.
Okay.
And I gotta button up my shirt. Oh my God, all of this wind is going down my shirt and I'm feeling cold.
Dude, it's chilly out here today. I thank God I brought a hoodie because, like, I'd be tweaking right now if I didn't. It's cold, bro.
Pussies, dude.
It's my bad, dude. I guess I am a bitch
I'm used
now,
to 100
dude.
degree weather with like 80% like humidity.
Yeah.
That's what I'm used to.
There's no humidity here is the
No,
thing. That's why it's
none.
so, like, 70 degrees here is not 70 degrees in, like, Texas. It's
no
not,
way.
you
It
know?
is like 70 degrees here is cold.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I didn't bring any pants. I'm kind of like I should have brought pants, low key.
Honestly, this is, if you're not on the beach, you'll be okay.
Yeah.
You
No, I
know?
can agree.
It's
with that,
really,
yeah.
like, where we came from, where the studio's at versus here, it's like a damn near 10-degree difference.
Yeah, no, it really
You
is.
know?
Because like when we were there, I was like straight chilling.
Yeah, it's fine.
But with the breeze here, and even I'm like, honestly, if there was just no breeze, I'd be straight chilling.
Yeah, it's just
But,
the breeze coming off the water. You know,
No,
making
for
it
real,
colder.
for real. Oh yeah.
Go in my house if you guys want.
We're
Oh
good.
no,
we're
no,
chilling.
we're chill, we're chill.
We're on the beach, man. It's a day outside. We
This
don't get
is-
outside enough.
This is
I don't.
great. I'm
so.
loving this. I never go to the beach. I'm mainly a mountains, but that's another nice thing about LA. Y'all got the mountains and the beach right here.
Yeah, we have
like
everything.
Griffith Observatory, right there, 1,000 feet up in the air. There's a tsunami coming off the Pacific Plate. You go up to Griffith Observatory, you're good.
Yeah.
Unless the whole mountain collapses, and then you're not. But hey, it is what it is. That's a different problem.
Normally you could see Malibu right now, but it's on fire.
Malibu's on fire?
Inland of Malibu.
There is a big fire going on up there right
Dead
now.
ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn,
Simi
I didn't
Valley's
know
on
that.
fire.
Normally you could see all of Malibu and Santa Monica and Venice from here, but it's all in smoke right now. And there's a island out there that's also on fire. A boat crashed into it, and the whole island.
I heard about that
Yeah.
though. Yeah.
Right there.
That's Santa Rosa Island, yeah?
Wow.
Yeah, that shit's completely torched.
Is that
right
why
now.
there's so much smog?
Yeah.
Oh, that
Normally
makes
you
so
can
much
see
more
Yeah.
it, like,
sense.
fucking so far out, but you can't see
Damn.
the smoke. We just can't really tell.
And if you look like
Wow.
around, like it's very smoggy, but then if you look back behind the cameras, it's not like
True, yeah.
it's not nearly as smoggy back there. It's
That
really
must be
just,
why it smells so good.
yeah, just some fresh smoke for you.
Exactly. I feel like I'm getting buzzed every time I breathe in.
Now, one of the things I really want to ask you about, and I feel like we talked about this last time too, but like I'm always, you know, it's like a check-in. For me, we both in a way have very similar content because our content is based on our vices.
Yes.
Right? You like drinking and smoking cigarettes, that's what your content is. I like doing drugs, that's what my content is.
Yes,
For
sir.
me, for my own good, I had to stop doing a lot of the things that my content is based on. You seem to be accelerating in a way almost.
I would say yes and no at the same time.
Okay.
Previously, I used to do challenge videos, like
Mm-hmm.
smoking 10 cigarettes out of a water bottle to die 10 times as fast.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't really done any of those at all in the last couple years because I was just kind of like, this isn't really what I personally want my channel to be. I really love smoking cigarettes and drinking alcohol and doing it at the same time. I love reviewing and trying different new products and making videos about that, whether it be cigarettes or alcohol or something else. I love doing tea reviews as well, for example. I've done a handful of those.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things where I'm just kind of like, I don't want to do a challenge, smoking 20 cigarettes at once. Maybe I'll do that eventually. I don't plan on it for the moment, though.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things where when I am drinking, I keep it in moderation. I have as many drinks as I want to feel good and have a good time, and then I stop. And
Yeah.
I'm just kind of chilling. And same with cigarettes. I'm like, there's no point in me smoking so many cigarettes where I just feel like shit, and I feel nicotine sick, and I feel like hell. I love doing YouTube because I love making videos, and I love smoking cigarettes because I love smoking cigarettes, because of the cigarettes and because of the nicotine. But if you have too much nicotine, you don't enjoy yourself anymore. If you have too much alcohol, it doesn't become an enjoyable experience.
Yeah.
And so it's one of those things where I was just kind of like, I don't want to do any more challenge videos just because I enjoy making them, because I love making videos.
Yeah.
There's nothing that can take that away from me. I love making YouTube videos. It's just so much fun to me. But how I feel afterwards is hell. And so I was kind of like, I really have no desire to do like more challenge videos or anything like that kind of thing. But those were such an educational experience to me, just simply because I kind of just learned how to go out of my comfort zone on camera.
Yeah.
So those challenge videos really were just so educational for me. And that's one of the things that just with YouTube in general, I have gotten so out of my comfort zone in so many different ways. Like, I do vlogs in front of people now. I'm not somebody to like talk in front of people, like generally speaking, but now I am because
that seems
I
new
can.
for you. When we last
It's
linked
very
up, we were
new.
very out of the way.
Yes.
Yep. Until those people came up on the dash.
Yeah, even that, I was feeling so awkward during
I was
that.
too, low key. I was feeling very uncomfortable.
Like, that was like, looking back at that footage, I was just like, that was like totally like a state crew. Like, they were from like the city or the state or something.
Yeah,
And they could have
they were
totally
really nice though. They were very cool.
super chill. And they're doing, and on a slightly different topic. Well, actually, I'm going to finish talking about what topic I'm
You
talking about
fire
right
off
now.
whatever's on your mind.
Well, I'll keep this in the
That's
back
what
of my
the
head
show's
for a
all
moment.
about, baby.
That's very
That's
true.
what it's all
That's very
about,
true.
ladies and gents.
But yeah, it's just one of those things where it's one of those things. I have no desire to quit cigarettes. It's something that I know I'll probably do eventually. I have no qualms. I have no qualms with saying that I will probably quit cigarettes eventually.
Yeah.
I have no intention of ever quitting tobacco. I will continue smoking cigars and pipe tobacco. I love my tobacco in general. And throughout the years, I have no intention of ever quitting cigars and pipe tobacco.
That's a really interesting line to draw.
I agree, but at the same time, I suppose I should clarify a little bit. So I have no intention of ever quitting cigars and pipe tobacco, but right now I'm smoking about half a pack a day. With cigars and pipe tobacco, it takes so much longer that I'm kind of like, okay, if I have 1 or 2 bowls a day, I'm only having that twice a day versus 10 times a day, for example. So it's not like I would be smoking an equivalent amount, of pipe tobacco to cigarettes per se. So I would be kind of moderating a little bit more, I suppose. I don't know. But these are all plans for future me to figure out, and this is future me's problem. And present me doesn't like future me, so.
I'm curious, what is it like? What is the differential? You say you'll quit cigarettes one day, but not tobacco.
Yeah.
What is the health difference between the two?
So with cigarettes, you inhale. With pipe tobacco and cigars, you don't.
Oh.
Pipe tobacco and cigars, you do not want to inhale because it's so much stronger that you'll actually get nicotine sick within just a couple puffs rather than within a couple cigarettes per se. Like I personally, I am more of a lightweight than not when compared to some people when it comes to tobacco, for sure.
I'm so amazed hearing you call yourself a lightweight.
I genuinely do believe I'm a lightweight, and genuinely I'm so surprised that you find that I'm a lightweight.
Dude, if I had to assemble like a 5-man drinking team, I'm calling you pretty quick.
Dead ass. Like, I will drink a lot, but it will take me hours, kind of thing.
I think you drink a lot 4 hours.
That is a good way of putting it. That is a good way of putting it.
But I appreciate the humbleness, though. You know, you're humble about your tolerance.
Like, I know some people out there, like, I have a friend who, she's like 5'6", and she's like able to outdrink me, outsmoke me every time. And so maybe my perception is just messed up because she's got like crazy tolerances with like everything kind of thing. Alcohol, cigarettes, no matter what it is. Like, American Spirit Blacks are like the strongest cigarettes you can get on the United States market. She could probably smoke like 4 of them back to back and be just fine. I smoke one of those and I'm like, man, I'm chilling.
Yeah.
She could have like probably 5 of these in a row and be just chilling. I'd be way too buzzed. Like, I've been taking these slow, I will acknowledge.
Dude, I don't know what it is, but like, I think girls have more longevity when it comes to getting fucked up.
Nah, I fully agree with that. I'm not going to disagree with that at all. Like, I have like a normal tolerance in regards to like all the guys I know from college and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
All the girls, I can't even compete.
Yeah.
I genuinely cannot compete, like genuinely. It's kind of crazy. I don't know what it is. But also this friend I have, she's been smoking cigarettes since she was 12.
Oh,
So,
she was born for that shit, damn
Yeah,
near.
she was born for it. So she was sneaking cigarettes out of her mom's purse at 12. So
What
that
age
might
you
be
start
half of it.
smoking?
I started smoking when I was 16, almost 17 years old.
I feel like that's late.
It is kind of late, I'll acknowledge. I did not start particularly early. When I was 12, I was playing Minecraft, and that was what I was addicted to.
Fuck yeah.
Then after that, it was Sid Meier's Civilization 5. It's still the video game. Well, I'm
Fuck
going to
yeah.
actually have to say, I probably have the most hours of any video game in Minecraft, more than likely. But
How many
second
hours,
place,
like, ballpark?
Ballpark,
put 'em in.
probably like 1,200, 1,300 hours.
It's a lot of fucking hours.
It is a lot of hours, but compared to like Donk and CS,
Yeah. Yeah.
bro has spent like 25% of his lifespan in Counter-Strike.
Yeah. Those kids are like, that's their career though.
No,
you
it
know?
is.
Like,
He
lives
is
and breathes
professional.
that
He is
shit,
professional.
you know?
And like professional Counter-Strike, kind of crazy, like high key. Like it's kind of wild. And you collect, I did want to bring this up and I almost forgot about it until now. You collect, what is it? The stickers. You collect
Not
really
anymore.
crap. You don't collect them
Not anymore, bro.
Not
You
anymore.
seen the market since we last saw each other? Not anymore, dude.
Oh shit, you used to, okay.
Bro,
You used to collect them.
listen, dude, I'm not gonna get too much into it. The past 6 months, I have lost tens of thousands of dollars.
Seriously?
On that game. Yeah, so I don't collect anymore. I sold pretty much everything.
Damn.
I still have my core like play skins, but I wouldn't say for a while, but there was a few months there where I was definitely becoming a real skin enthusiast. You know, it was going like first I bought all the skins that I enjoy playing the game with, and then it was like, oh well, I'd like to have an extra skin for this, you know, and it became a thing of like I was getting a little too deep, and then in October of last year, the gold trade up update.
Oh, true. My inventory value went like doubled.
You want to hear something really fucked up?
It like
So-
went down for you.
So 2 weeks before the inventory update, I bought
shit.
a butterfly ruby.
No.
2 weeks before the update.
No.
Brother, do you know how much money I paid for that?
Couple thousand.
Almost
Over
20.
Almost.
I paid almost 20K
I was thinking
for
you
a
were thinking
butterfly
like 4K.
ruby. I paid almost 20.
Almost 20K.
Almost 20K for a butterfly ruby. 2 weeks later, they dropped the trade up update. I'm sitting in a hotel in Chicago for my mom's birthday, right? My mom's birthday's coming up. We're doing like a surprise thing for her to like celebrate. I'm sitting in a hotel and I open my phone and I read that update. Bro, I lost $10,000 before I could type my passcode in. Like,
Ouch! Holy shit!
Bro,
Oh
it
my
was
god!
really bad. It was really bad. And I
Jesus
don't like,
Christ.
I'm not the kind of guy who spends that kind of money on things. That was a really big deal for me because I
Yeah.
love Counter-Strike. I've been playing
That's like
it since
a
I was
skin
a
you
kid.
wanted for
That was my
years,
dream
some-
item, bro. And I
Yeah.
finally had some money and I was like, dude, I'm going to do this shit. Like, it costs too much money and it's stupid to buy, but like, man, I
Fuck it.
want this and I have the money and I'm going to do it. And
Yeah.
then 2 weeks later, I got fucked, bro. You know what it was worth the same night as that update?
10K.
About, yeah, it was like 10, 5, or 11.
Damn.
I paid about 20. So I lost 50% of that money
Holy shit.
in the time I finished having my drinks at the bar. I'm literally downstairs in the hotel lobby getting hammered at the bar. And I remember it was so funny because I'm like, I order my like fifth fucking drink, bro. I was slamming vodka crayons. I got my fifth one. She's like, I'm sitting alone at the bar, mind you. My girl's upstairs. She's not even with me, dude. I remember the bartender. She's like, you doing okay, honey?
Like, no, I'm not doing okay.
Bro, I looked at her and I was like, yeah. Like the most faint, like, yeah. Just, dude, holy
My
fuck.
sincerest condolences. That fucking
Bro,
blows.
it sucked,
That
dude. It
blows.
sucked. But yeah, I still love Counter-Strike. I literally played a game this morning, but yeah, I don't collect the same way anymore.
No, reasonable.
I have my core skins, and that's pretty much it. And you know what's funny? Sorry to interrupt you.
Oh, no,
but
no, you're all
You know
good.
what's funny? Yesterday they did it again.
What?
So you
I
know
didn't know
about
that.
souvenir skins?
Yeah.
And you know how like normally the way you get souvenir skins normally you buy
get them from
the cases from the majors, right?
Wait, I thought you could just get them from watching the major.
You used to. They
Okay.
used to drop them. It changed. So now you have to like buy one of the little crates, like a souvenir crate.
Oh.
So yesterday they put out an update where now you can make any item a souvenir. any item. You just click on the match that you want to make the souvenir out of, pay the price that Valve asks, and you have a souvenir.
Well, the souvenirs are only worth 3 cents a pop anyway, so.
Well, here's the problem. The most expensive souvenir in the game is a souvenir dragon lore.
Oh.
Souvenir dragon lores stopped being dropped in 2018 after the Boston Major, if I'm correct, right? They're only dropped for about 3 to 4 years. The cheapest souvenir dragon lore you can get is about $50,000.
$50,000?
Yes, $50,000. It's about $40,000 to $50,000, right?
Jesus Christ.
Up until yesterday. So now you can buy a dragon lore for about $6,000 and then go into the fucking thing and make it into a souvenir dragon lore.
Wow.
By just paying Valve a fee, which is like at most operating on the craziest greed levels, at most $2,000, because that's the Steam transaction limit. So in theory, you can invest $7,000 to $8,000 and get a $50,000 skin all in with the click of a button.
I did not know that. I have not been.
It's crazy.
I am very much a casual Counter-Strike player. I had no idea.
I just personally, I think skins, like the way Counter-Strike skins work is so fascinating.
It's so interesting.
Because every skin
so
is unique. You and me can literally have the same skin. They're both completely different.
Yeah.
I think it's cool.
Seriously.
It's
like,
very cool.
I think that, like, the float levels as well are really interesting kind of thing. Like, I'm kind of like, I want like the 420, 69, 67, 69, 67 float. I'm not willing to pay for it, but I want it.
I think the uniqueness of skins is slowly being wiped away.
I don't know. I agree, but at the same time, I kind of see what Valve is doing. Because with these updates, they're making skins more accessible.
Yes, yes.
Which is bad for anybody with real money into skins.
Oh, don't get me wrong.
But is good for nobody. But is good for everybody without money into it.
Yes, yes. And don't get me wrong. I'm happy for the average player who is benefiting from this. Like the average person who wanted that knife that was unattainable, and now these updates have made it cheaper. I'm happy for that guy. It just sucks from my POV being a guy who put a bunch of money in.
No, absolutely.
After years of playing, because bro, like from my POV, it's like, dude, the skin market in Counter-Strike has been this way since I was literally in high school.
Yeah.
Like before my balls, I was in middle school when CS came out, dude. I literally have a screenshot of me playing deathmatch on CS the day it came out.
What year you first played? I'm just curious.
2012 was when I. Well,
2012.
Okay,
Hell
2012
yeah,
was
brother.
when I got on CS:GO, but I played CSS before that a little bit.
Nice.
I started that in 2010.
I got that. I just recently got the 10-year badge.
Let's go.
I just got it. I just got it. I'm so happy.
Fucking, my whole life I grew up watching Counter-Strike be this stable market that Valve seemed to care about. So it instilled a little bit of confidence in me, which in retrospect is stupid, but retrospect's always 2020. It's always easy to look back and identify where you went wrong, you know? Yeah. Oh, I learned. Oh, trust me. I learned a lot, dude. It was a really good lesson. But it just sucks that like right after I, started spending a little money on the game is when they were like, all right, let's fuck them.
Did your Katowice stickers go down? Because you got, no,
Everything's
Katowice
down.
and Titans.
Everything's down right now.
You offered to trade me a Titan Hollow on stream, didn't you?
No, it was a different skin with a Kato Hollow on it.
Oh, okay.
I have a
That
bunch
was
of
it.
sticker crafts, so I just offered you. The one I offered you wasn't that crazy. It was worth like $50.
I was like, I can't accept this though. I was like, I can't.
Because the sticker-
Like, I play CS casually. I don't care about skins. Like,
the sticker itself was worth like thousands of dollars, but on the skin, once it's on the skin, it's worth way less.
yeah, no, makes sense. Makes
the
sense.
one I offered you was like $30, $50.
Yeah.
It wasn't anything crazy.
But I was
that's
like,
what
I
paid.
cannot accept this. But I was like, that's pretty
Bro.
awesome, honestly. Like, to collect, like, because you described it on live stream as being like shit, like builds with like really expensive stickers.
Yes.
And that's like a very interesting niche to get into to me. And I think that's really cool.
It's like if someone took like a 2000 Toyota Corolla and put like a carbon fiber hood on it.
Yeah.
Almost. Like, that's pretty much what it is.
Like, I love that.
But like, yeah, hey, if you want any of my skins now, let me know, bro. They're worth nothing. So
No. I'm not taking. I'm not.
we're
I'm not
fucking
one, I'm
poor
not one
now,
to take.
dude.
But I
I
just-
feel like because of this conversation, I need a shot.
Hey,
How do you feel?
I'm feeling pretty buzzed.
You want to take a Schlotsky with me?
I am ready for a shot. I got a little bit of bump of something
Whoa,
with us today as well.
Hey, I might have a bump of something too. What are we talking about, though? Hey, now.
I think we might not be talking about the same thing.
Hey, now, what are we talking about? Hey,
We
what
are
do you
talking
got?
about. Let me grab the right thing out of my backpack.
I'm so excited for whatever you're about to pull out. I love bums.
Samuel Goth
Can I hold this?
apricot
Oh my.
flavored nasal snuff.
I have been
baby.
waiting to try snuff my whole fucking life. And
It's
I
like-
picked this guy up from the fucking bus station today, and he casually slips in on the way back to my crib that he has snuff. And it's Japanese.
Yeah, it's from the Japanese market. So this is made in England. Oh no, Germany. Sorry, it was made by Polsh Glector Priest, who also makes other varieties.
Dude,
of
pardon me
nasal
using
snuff.
my phone, but I have to get a picture
Nah,
of
go
this.
for it. Go for it.
This
Yes,
is
sir.
incredible.
Make sure to get the feet in the photo.
Yeah. No, not for free. Not for free. Not for free.
OnlyFans only. That's what I'm saying.
That's right. I need some money for that shit. So, how did you get into snuff? When did you
So I
first
went
try
to
it?
Japan, and I was like, I want something to have on the plane,
Okay.
and that was about it.
Were you railing bumps of snuff on the plane?
Yeah, I just go to the bathroom, and I'm like, it's not really like rails. Like you just put a little thing right here, and you just go, and you're all good. But yeah, just do it on the plane.
Bro.
Like on my flight back from Japan, like the latest time, I was just in my seat, and there's nobody next to me because it's kind of an empty flight, and I was just doing it like in my seat. Like on my flight, like coming here, I had some snuff. Like this is like 5.5 hours, and I wanted some nicotine.
Yeah.
And I just went to the bathroom. And was like, I was all good. I was
Bro,
chilling.
Can you give me a walkthrough of like how to
Yeah,
use this?
yeah.
I'd
So-
love to see you take a bump of snuff right now.
I will go ahead and demonstrate real quick. So we got the actual pouch right here. This is, the Goth apricot snuff.
Okay.
Goth is a very legendary English brand of tobacco. They make pipe tobacco and stuff like that. Goth Hogarth, Samuel Goth. They used to be two different companies. They're now the same company. Very interesting. But that's a different topic. This is made by Polsh Glector Priest, made in Germany, as it says on the back. And so basically what you're going to do, and I'm going to see if this works with the wind.
Yeah, let me
Basically
know
what
if you
you're
need me to
gonna
block
wanna
the
do.
wind for you or anything. I can
I
like stand right
appreciate
there.
it. If we need it, we need it.
You let me know. I'll block the wind for you.
But basically, and another pack I had actually had instructions. Oh, it does actually have instructions on the back in Japanese.
I saw the
granted.
pictures and I was intrigued.
Yeah. Show it to the camera real
So
quick.
you're meant to put it on your hand right here, right?
Yeah, so pretty much just right here
the-
in like the, right there.
Oh, you just pour it right out.
Yeah, and then and it's kind of going everywhere. I'll get a little bit from my
Bro,
other nostril.
what the fuck? How does it feel in your nose?
Oh, it burns. It burns.
Oh, God. Okay. All right. Let me
It
get.
absolutely burns.
Let me get another
But,
alcoholic drink ready then.
But it's good. You don't want to like inhale it. Like I kind of inhaled at the back of my nose by accident. Like that was my bad. You don't really want to do that. You kind of want to lightly inhale because that's kind of where it's meant to be. It's kind of meant to be in like the front of your nose. But oh my God, I inhaled it way too far back. Holy crap! I just snorted it. I got. Where is it? Where is it? I gotta find out.
You got some like on your cheek, like right there. You go. Yeah.
I got it off. I got it off.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, you kind of want to lightly inhale it. I inhaled it probably a little bit too hard because of the wind. I'll
Okay.
blame it on the wind. It's not a skill issue. Definitely not. It's not a skill issue.
Can I try some of this, bro?
Yeah, go for it. So
Jeez,
lid's popped
okay.
open.
So I just
fold
pour a
that
little
up, go
on my
for it.
on my knuckle right here.
Yeah, just flip open the lid and go for it.
Okay. All right.
There you go. There you go.
Sorry if I'm a little hesitant here. I'm gonna take a
Oh
very
no,
small
no.
one.
Take it small. Take it small. Do not rush it. Do not rush it. This stuff is strong, and you'll taste like apricot in your mouth afterwards. Do it in the other nostril as well.
I can't believe we're just taking legal bumps right. This is
Yeah,
fire.
this is completely
Whoa, this
legal
shit
bumps.
hits.
Yeah, yeah, and it hits instantly.
What the fuck?
Instantly.
Bro, that's literally a bump of blow. What?
And
Wait,
you know-
shouldn't have put me on this. Wait,
Well,
stop.
the good thing is, it's not very easy to find in the United States.
Yeah, where do
It's-
I get
in
this
fact,
here?
Um,
Wait, I'm like.
so the only place I found in the United States that sells nasal
God.
snuff
Oh.
is, oh no, that's a lot. That's a lot of snuff. Don't feel like you have to use it all, my man. Don't feel like you got to use it all.
I'm not wasting it.
I
Oh
respect
shit!
it.
It's
I
snuff
respect
all
it.
over my hoodie. Hold on.
This is only like $3 though, so no stress, no stress. This is like cheap as hell.
Dude.
It hits like a
Dude.
train. It hits
Dude,
like a train. Yeah.
Dude.
It hits crazy style.
What the fuck did you just put me onto? Bro. Yo, I feel like I gotta stand up.
Yeah, it hits like a train. It hits like a motherfucking train for real.
Jacob, thank you so much for putting me onto that. Don't ever fucking show me that again.
I will do. I'll keep this away from you. No worries.
Oh,
No worries.
My God, that's the greatest thing I've ever done. That might be better than Coke. Bro, that shit literally. Oh, it's deep in my shit, dude. I inhaled it all the way.
I'm putting it in my backpack. You ain't getting no more.
Dude, I'm gonna ask you for more shortly.
I will double, triple, quadruple check to make sure you want more.
Whoa. Wait, so can you order that online?
Ordering tobacco online is really weird, legally speaking, in the United States. Like in England and the Japan and stuff, you can order cigarettes online. In the United States, you cannot order cigarettes over the internet. You can order cigars and pipe tobacco. I don't know about nasal snuff. You might be able to. I'm not sure if you can. You might be able to. But what I found in the United States is honey snuff. So Swisher Sweets. You know Swisher Sweets, of course.
Oh, God, they make snuff of that?
They do.
I'm not putting that in my nose, bro. I have standards.
And that shit is crazy. It's even stronger than this.
Wait, that's way smoother than I thought it was going to be.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that shit was going to hurt, dude.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
It's just straight mint in my nose. Like, it's like...
And it's kind of got like an apricot-ish
Dude, everyone should do snuff. What the fuck?
That's what German miners were saying in the 1930s and 1950s.
Bro, that's literally... That's
like,
legal cocaine. Like, that's actually legal cocaine.
So snuff is still very popular in Germany, in like the mining areas of Germany.
Yeah.
Because you can't smoke cigarettes in the coal mine, but you can do nasal snuff.
Oh my, imagine being a coal miner. You're down there for 16 hours, you're sweating bullets, covered in ash, and you take a rip of the fat pile of snuff off your knuckle.
Yup.
Oh my, and then you get back to digging, pickaxe fucking.
Yup.
Ding!
And I went to the Tobacco and Salt Museum in Japan. The first time I was there, you know what they had on display?
Huh.
Snuff containers. It's fucking fire.
That's my kind of museum right there,
Yup.
dude. Shout out the German youth, bro, not the Nazi ones, dude. Shout out the German
No. They got there's a thing in Germany, or at least was when Hitler was around, called the Hitler's Youth.
Yeah, not that.
No.
You know what's really funny? So my mom's side of the family is really German, like authentic German. Like my mom's maiden name is so comically German, you'd laugh if I said
It's Hitler.
I'm not going to say it on camera, but my great-grandfather,
Reasonable.
you know what his first and middle name were? Gustav Adolf. His middle name was Adolf.
That is very German.
But right before the Hitler guy. So, like, he was the Adolf when it was still socially cool.
He was the Adolf
and
when it was
then
still
once
chill.
he came into power, my family left Germany and was like, all right, let's do this America shit.
Makes sense.
You know?
Like, that's very much how it is on, like, one side of my family. Like, one side of my family is, like, right on, like, the contested side of, like, France, Germany.
Yeah.
Like, I fucking hate to admit it, because France, technically speaking, my family's kind of from France.
Oh.
Well, like, 50-50, UK, Ireland, France, Germany.
Yeah.
Like, that's my genealogy. I'm embarrassed to admit some of it's from France.
UK's good, though. That's some
UK's good, but bad teeth.
I got some British heritage. Yeah, fuck them. You have good teeth, bro. You have really good teeth.
Every time I go into the dentist, they're like, are you sure you don't want braces?
Bro, they're trying to upsell you. You don't need braces.
No, they are.
You have very even teeth.
For real.
I just got a cavity filling 2 weeks ago for the first time since like 4th grade.
Damn. I've gotten like 3 cavity fillings. I did not take very good in my teeth.
Bro, it amazes me how much like dental technology has advanced.
No, it's so good. I literally request at the dentist now, I'm like, please do not pick at my teeth or like the plaque on my teeth when I'm just getting my teeth cleaned with like a metal thing. Please use the hydro washer. Because they got like, yeah, they have like,
they were straight scraping my shit last time.
Yeah, no, they have like water, like, what's it called when you're like doing a driveway? It's
like a pressure washer?
Yeah, they have like pressure washers for your teeth. And I literally request that. I'm like, please do not use the metal stuff. I hate it. Use the pressure washer. And it is so much better. Like, it feels kind of weird because like all the cold water's going into your gums, but it's way better than the metal stuff and it hurts way less. And if you can, like, ask for it, I recommend you do so, because pressure washing teeth, genuinely so good. And I love it.
I
love
gotta
it.
ask for that shit, dude.
No,
I just let him do it the
genuinely.
old school way.
Genuinely highly recommend. It is absolutely the way to go. And I know they didn't used to offer it, but they do now. At least at my like dentist kind of thing.
You ever get your wisdom teeth taken?
I did.
Bro, that shit sucks.
I only had to get like, I think I had to get like 3 out. But they were like really far back, and so like really wasn't, and they really hadn't like gone out yet, so it really wasn't like painful. But they gave me Percocets for my like pain prescription afterwards. I didn't take a single one of those.
What?
Yeah, I didn't take a single Percocet. Like, there's still a bottle of Percocet somewhere in my house.
You still got them?
I still got them.
Hey, bring them here.
I should have brought them. What can I
here.
say?
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
now.
What can I say? I didn't take them because I had one Percocet one time. Like, I was given a Percocet because I was like, man, I got a headache. And
Just at
somebody
like a
was
party
like,
or something, or like,
nah, I was just like hanging out, and I was just like, I've got a headache.
here, take a
And
perk.
yeah, somebody I know, I'm not gonna name names because that would be bad. I don't want to get anybody in trouble. But they were like, I don't have any ibuprofen or anything, but like I have a Percocet if you're willing to take that. And I was like, fuck it, that's like ibuprofen, right? Bro, I couldn't drive.
Yeah, it's not ibuprofen. That shit is.
I was fucking out. I was like, oh my God, this shit's like too good. I was like, after that experience with one Percocet, I was like, I'm never having Percocet again because it was that good.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't ever have it again. I cannot let myself ever have it again.
This shit is too fun.
And so when they gave me Percocet for my wisdom teeth, I was like, I can't let myself have it because I'm gonna get addicted. And like my roommate in college, he got his wisdom teeth out like around the same time as I did, and he got like Percocet as well. And like he was taking the Percocet like after he got his wisdom teeth out, and he talked to me afterwards, and he was like, I wish I had never done it because now that's all I want, and I'm fucking addicted to Percocet. And he was not having it.
Dude,
He was not happy.
you guys are lucky you got Percocets after your fucking wisdom
What did
teeth,
you
dude.
get?
Tylenol.
You got fucking what?
I literally
They gave you crack?
I was told to go home and take Tylenol.
What the fuck? That's fucked up. Hell no.
Bro, they did me dirty. And I
They
got
did.
all 4 of them taken at the same time. And I went home, and then I didn't listen to the doctor's advice, and I started smoking.
Oh, I didn't
And
do
I got
that.
a dry
I didn't do that.
socket.
That fucking...
Bro.
That's why I didn't smoke it for like 3 days after my wisdom teeth because I was afraid of dry socket. Damn.
Let me tell you some shit right now. I've had a lot of shit occur to me.
That
a lot
hurt.
of painful things. I've been stabbed in the knee with a screwdriver, right? I've had many painful things. The dry socket is legitimately the worst pain I've
I
ever
believe
felt.
that. I don't doubt it.
It was horrible.
I believe it. Like,
It was
I
so
heard
bad.
worst.
Cause like the problem is with pain in your face, it's like, bro, when I had like surgery on my knee, wasn't that bad because the pain's in my knee. But when your face hurts, you can't even think.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Like, your
and like, it's like you don't
brain is
even want to
lagging.
eat
Yes.
kind of thing. And it's like you just feel like shit because you don't want to eat.
Yeah.
It's like the fucking worst. I was super careful like a couple days after that because I'd read like some posts and they were like, man, I smoked like 2 hours after my wisdom appointment and like I didn't get no dry socket. And then
Yeah,
other
fuck
people were
those
like,
guys, dude.
I got it.
That's the
And then I was
CIA.
like, I ain't taking the risk. I took
Fuck
no
that.
risks. And I'm glad I didn't, I will acknowledge. Getting your wisdom teeth out fucking blew. But they gave me some good fucking drugs when I was out of it for a while. I was like, damn, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know what the, oh no. They gave me ketamine.
Damn, you got, bro. Who are your doctors?
I have no idea. But like, I literally asked them, like, I was like on the fucking table. And they were like, and I was like, so what drugs are y'all pumping me with? And they were like, ketamine. And I was like, y'all are gonna make sure I don't overdose on that, right? And they were like, no worries. It's medical grade.
Yeah, with
And I was like,
medical grade,
okay, cool, chill.
With K, you just pass out before you.
Yeah,
OD.
I passed the fuck out. I was not awake during my wisdom teeth surgery.
It's like Xanax.
I've never had that before, so I can't say, but I believe it. I
Xanax is
believe
the
it.
same thing. If you have like real, actual prescription Xanax, it's almost impossible to OD because you'll just pass out.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, good to know, good
Yeah.
to know.
Like the amount you have to take to like actually kill yourself is a pretty ludicrous amount.
Interesting.
Because you'll pass out far before that.
Huh.
But
I feel like ketamine memes have gotten kind of funny in the last couple years, though.
ketamine in general
'Cause
has blown up in the past few
It
years.
has. And I think we can credit it all to one video game.
What game?
Uma Musume Pretty Derby.
What? That's
Because
that's what you credit?
That's what I
Blowing up
credit
the
ketamine.
fucking
Yes.
ketamine?
I absolutely credit it because it's all about horse girls.
Okay.
And what do horses take?
That's like free to play like gacha game, right?
It is, yeah.
Okay, I saw that on Steam,
Yeah.
but I never played it.
I haven't played it myself, but I watched the anime.
Okay.
Uma Musume, Pretty Derby. It's a very long title. Uma Musume Pretty Derby Cinderella Grey is an anime that goes along with the game. Fucking fire, generally like my favorite sports anime of all time. Really, really just good. Oh, hell yeah. Low-key, I gotta take a piss. I might run to
Go
the
for it.
bathroom real quick
Go take a piss.
before we have some of that.
I'll introduce our drink to the camera real quick. while he goes.
Bet.
So, ladies and gents, while our good friend Jacob goes and takes a bathroom break, I've brought a very special gift to the set today, you know? Something that, honestly, Jacob, I think you're going to enjoy it.
I think so as well.
You're gonna enjoy it.
I've never tried Jägermeister before. Never had an orange Jägermeister before. And I haven't taken a shot in 5 years.
Well,
think.
besides like a couple hours ago.
I kind of sipped on it high key. Like it was
Yeah,
shot
close
glass,
enough.
but I did sip on it. But
You could sip on this too. It is. They recommend enjoying it as a shot, but you can drink
it
this
does
however you
say
want.
that on the back of the bottle now, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. You can drink it however you want. I don't care. Pour yourself a glass of it if you like.
I'll have to think. Only 33% alcohol? Man, I might actually be able to shot this.
It's not that high.
No.
not high at
Like
all.
I'm used to drinking 50 ABV. That's what I normally be drinking these days.
bro,
Unless it's
yeah.
Everclear, and this is 75.5%
Yeah, this is no problem for you then. This is literally half of Everclear. And honestly, especially considering you're someone who's never had Jaeger, this is very much not like normal Jaeger.
Okay.
It's really
okay.
not like normal Jaeger. Normal Jaeger, I think, is really an acquired taste, and it's pretty off-putting.
It's very
This is something
herbal-esque,
that,
isn't it?
like, I'd bring this out around the girls, bro. The ladies could drink this, you know? Everyone
Makes
could
sense,
enjoy
makes
this.
sense.
So,
Well, I am looking forward to it. I gotta take a piss though.
go get your piss in, dude. Go get your piss in. We'll be right back.
I gotta piss like every 30 minutes. Hey, yes sir.
What happens if you try to smuggle a Chinese phone into the U.S. and they catch you?
I think they take it and they give you fines.
Just a little ticket, a little whip on the back or something?
Probably something like that. I can't say for sure, but I do want a Xiaomi like low key because I just don't like the whole you have to go for an eSIM thing with phones personally.
Yeah.
Like, I like the option. Like, personally, I would like to have 2 eSIM slots per phone. Like, put one in for like my domestic SIM, and then I put like a travel SIM in for when I'm traveling, kind
Yeah.
of thing. Like, that would be ideal. I don't want to have to use an eSIM and then pay like, because I'm sure you've seen some like the sponsorships on YouTube from like eSIM providers. When you actually look at those eSIM providers, man, they're pricey, and it's like you can just get a SIM in that country for like half as much, if not like a third as much, kind of thing. And while eSIMs work amazingly for where you're from, I will not deny that they're great. They're convenient. They're great for where you're from. They're horrible for traveling, in my opinion.
Yeah. Because you can't use them anywhere else, right?
Exactly, yeah. And it's just one of those things where I'm just kind of like, I would love to have an eSIM for at home and a normal SIM for when I'm traveling, but
Yeah.
a lot of brands, especially Apple, seem to be going anti-SIM.
Can't have shit nowadays,
Yeah, and that's one of the main reasons why I haven't upgraded from an iPhone 11.
dude. Fucking valid, honestly.
It's like almost 4 years old at this point. Like, I need to get the battery replaced, and I am going to do so probably in the next month or so because my battery sucks. I use my phone for 2 hours in Google Maps, and it's dead. Yeah.
Have you checked, like, in the app, like, what your battery health is at?
Like 70%.
What?
Yeah.
They say anything below, like, 85, it's time for a new phone.
Really?
Yeah.
We ball.
Because, from my understanding, the rate at which it decays increases the lower your health is at.
I believe that. I don't doubt that one bit, but
It's like having AIDS.
I saw a billboard. And I was recording a vlog where I was walking up to the Griffith Observatory, and I was just like sitting there like looking for a spot to pour a drink, and it was like a like AIDS medication, HIV medication, like billboard, and it said #1 provider of HIV in the USA,
We give everyone
and I was
AIDS.
like, why the fuck did they phrase it like that?
We give everyone AIDS. We don't discriminate. You can get AIDS and your kids.
But
The
I was
whole
like, why the
family.
fuck did they phrase it like that? That's such a bad way of phrasing it. Oh my god.
Dude, I know I'm drunk because I just tried to take a sip of that, and I held it
empty?
too high and bumped my top lip
Oh.
with the mouth.
That's how
Part.
it be. That's how it be. Not
That's how I
gonna
know
lie,
I'm
not gonna
fucking lit
lie.
right now, dude.
I am pretty buzzed. I went and took another piss, and
I
so
know,
I'm feeling
yeah.
kind of chilling right now.
It's
Honestly,
like
I'm
your
not feeling
fourth
too
piss
buzzed.
since we linked up.
I mean, like, I think it's actually more like my 12th, honestly.
You've been peeing a lot, dude. I haven't peed one time.
Nah.
I'm getting there though. I feel a little tingle.
No, this is just the normal amount people piss. You just don't piss normally.
Oh. Is that true?
No, I don't think it is. I don't think it is. That was my second piss.
I feel like you need to talk to a medical professional about that.
I think I just piss a lot, honestly, but also I drank a fuck ton of water before coming here, so that's probably half the reason, honestly.
Speaking of drinking, dude, I got something else for us to drink if you'd like.
Ooh.
Try a little shot, you know? Get a
I'm
little-
good for that. I'm good for that. Try some
let's do a little
Jägermeister
hey now,
orange.
you know?
First
Now-
ever try. Oh, yeah, I can't talk. Sorry.
You're good. You're good. So, a little background on this bottle. I used to be a very big Jaeger drinker when I was younger. And I went through a period of my life where I basically only drank Jägermeister. That period is long over. I no longer live that way. I made it out of the trenches, per se. But, you know, I only drank Jaeger for a while, and I haven't drank it in years until the other day. I saw a friend of mine drinking this bottle, and I didn't even know it existed. And I was like, what the fuck? And I've ran all across LA. Nowhere has this. I went to a store called Bevmo, right? Fucking Bevmo. It's like a huge chain. On Uber Eats, it says they have it. I go in store, the employee lies to me. He says we're totally out of it. I go home and order it on Uber Eats, and what do you know? 2 bottles show up in my door. They fucking had it.
Yo.
He was just saving it for himself, like they do with the Bush Apple.
Do
Now,
people actually do that with Bush Apple?
bro, I had to buy a case of Bush Apple on eBay for a resale price. 'cause
Bro, what
It
the
was gone
fuck?
here. Yes.
What the? That's
Yes.
What?
And mind you, selling alcohol on eBay is not legal, bro. So it was like a really sketchy listing from this guy. It was like,
Empty
it
cans
said
of
it was
Bush
empty in the description that he snuck in that they're drinkable, empty drinkable cans. I was like, all right, I get what you're doing, and I copped them, and it was legit.
Makes
But
sense.
Bush Apple, in my opinion, is kind of bullshit. Bush Apple is a bit of snake oil, in my opinion. This shit is the real deal.
All right.
Like, when I say Jaeger orange, I don't think you're ready for how orange this is about to be.
It smells really good. Like, I'm smelling it.
It's
And it's kind of, I'm getting a little bit of gin off of it. I'm getting a little bit of, like, I would have to say, like, I recently tried, I tried gin for the very first time very recently.
okay.
And I tried the Roku gin made by Suntory.
Okay.
And
Suntory's well known.
it is very well known. They also own, did you know they own Orangina? Have you ever had an
I did
Orangina
not,
soda
no.
before? I didn't know they owned Orangina. That's
What
just
is that?
crazy.
Is that just like a
So
orange
it's
soda?
like a natural Fanta alternative.
Ooh.
That's like a childhood classic of mine. I loved it when I was a kid. Haven't had one in years, but they're goated. If you ever see an Orangina, genuinely, just give it a go, just to see how it is. It is carbonated. Just give it one sip. But they're fire.
Okay.
But the Roku gin is flavored with like a little bit of yuzu peel. And I feel like I get a little bit of blood orange from it as well. And I'm kind of smelling a little bit of that from this orange Jägermeister.
There's a lot going on here, dude. There's a lot going on. Cheers, my friend.
Cheers, cheers.
I just spilled it all over myself.
Ooh,
All over myself.
that burns more than that whiskey we
Ooh.
had earlier. Holy
There's
crap.
Jaeger running down my chin and neck.
Wow.
Oh, is there like a napkin or anything I can use anywhere?
Ooh. Perfect.
Yes. Yeah, thank you. Just whip
Yes,
me
sir.
that.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh,
That is so sweet. Oh my
Isn't it?
God, that is insanely sweet. Wow.
perfect.
Holy crap.
What are your thoughts? What's your first impression on the Jaeger orange?
First impression,
Oh, my chin is covered in orange.
it's crazy sweet. Way too sweet for me personally.
Okay. I didn't mean to set you up.
But it's
That's my
pretty damn
apologies.
good.
It's, dude, I really like it. Oh, drop my mic. And I say that as a guy who, like, I've been done with Jaeger for years now. I haven't been a Jaeger drinker since like COVID, like 2021, 2022.
It's been like 5 years.
They got me back. They fucking got me back in the door, dude.
Nah, this stuff's pretty good.
They really did it.
Like, it's interesting because it's like, I'm trying to think, it's like candy orange slices,
Yes.
but
Yes.
alcohol. And that's like, it's dangerous.
Yep.
It's like, when I say it's too sweet, it's not like actually too sweet for me to drink, but it's like, I would not want to have like 20 shots of this. Like, hell
would.
nah. Like, I would be way reasonable. But for me personally, like, that would just be way too much if I had like 20 shots of this or something. Like, it just, there's so much sugar, it's crazy. And I'm wiping it all on my socks because I spilled some on my hand. My socks are getting washed, so we ball.
Beautiful.
But, wow. Oh my goodness.
It's good stuff.
This stuff, it's very, like, there's that herbal-esque in there. Like, I've never had the normal Jaeger before.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where I'm kind of like, it's got like that herbal-esque smell, but like actually tasting it, it's just straight candy orange.
Uh-huh.
And so it's really weird because I'm expecting an herbal-esque taste and it's not there.
It's pretty banging, dude. I love the Jaeger orange personally.
Wow.
So let me ask this. In terms of, the plans for Jacob Jones, last episode we did, you were very straightforward with your plans, and it seems like you executed pretty much all of them. You wrote your book, you went to Japan, you did your big thing. What's up next for you now?
I want to travel a lot more, and I want to write another book. I have ideas for more books, more poetry books, more other books that I won't go into too much detail on right now. But I definitely want to write a lot more books. I also want to travel a lot more as well. Like, I would love to visit Australia. I would love to visit, like, let's say, Thailand and Vietnam. And we were talking about Cuban and Vietnamese and Turkish coffee a little bit earlier. And I completely forgot to say this, but two of the countries that you mentioned, Cuba, of course, is Cuban tobacco, Cuban cigars.
Yeah.
Vietnam, have you ever heard of Thuc Lao?
No.
It's a type of smokable tobacco that you essentially smoke out of a bong.
Ooh.
It doesn't have like
you got
water
me
in it,
leaning
but it's like a
forward now.
really long pipe.
Okay.
And it's made with Nicotina rustica.
Oh,
the
I'd love to try
strongest
that.
tobacco in the world. And it's one of those things, so if you look it up, half the videos will just be white people, like, taking one puff and going, and they just faint.
nodding
They
out?
just fall, they just completely just fall to the ground because it's that motherfucking strong.
Oh, dude.
It's like really finely ground as well. So it's not like, it's like a leaf where you like hit it and just a little bit of smoke gets to you. It's so finely ground where like, boom, it's all on fire and you get all the smoke. So it hits like a motherfucking train from what I've heard. I really want to try that. Really want to visit China as well. So yeah, like Australia, Vietnam, Thailand, China, that's all on the list. Really want to visit Europe as well. I've never been to mainland Europe before. I went to Iceland back in 2019, loved it. Way too expensive to visit now. Holy crap, Iceland is crazy expensive. But I really want to visit like Germany and Poland and south of France, not Paris. Fuck Paris.
What's wrong with Paris?
Smells like piss.
Really? Is that true?
It is true. I've never been to Paris before, so I can't confirm, but it is true.
I can confirm.
You can confirm it smells like piss?
I was
I'm
going to
glad
say
to
I
hear
haven't
it ain't just
heard
me.
that, but like, I wanted to hear from someone who's been there, and I figured with that strong of a take, you must have been there.
I've never been there before. The only place in Europe I've ever been
Reiterate
is Iceland.
Okay.
I would love to visit the UK and Ireland and Scotland before, or as well, but I can't. Holy shit, I can't talk. I am slightly buzzed. The UK is a bit expensive for me to visit right now, so I ain't visiting right now, but I would love to visit eventually. You know what Australian cigarettes are up to, though?
What?
$35 a pack.
What?
And that's United States dollars, not Australian dollars.
Like $70 a pack.
It's like 55 to 70 Australian dollars a pack.
Wait, so it's
Yeah.
like $3 per cigarette?
Yeah.
Why?
It's
Why is it
crazy.
what is causing that?
taxes on the government. It's not anything else. Like the cigarettes are made in Indonesia. Indonesian cigarettes in Indonesia cost like $1 a pack. But all the Australian cigarettes that are imported from Indonesia, they all cost $35 United States a pack.
Yeah.
It's all government taxes. It's all government taxes.
I've never
It's
wanted to
insane.
be an Indonesian tobacco manufacturer until now. I now want to be an Indonesian.
They got to make bank. Also, like, it's like over 50% of males in Indonesia smoke cigarettes. It's like Indonesia, there's hella cigarettes, and they got clove cigarettes as well. Like if you thought nasal snuff we just had was good,
Yo, that shit was fire, dude.
it is so. I love the nasal snuff, but clove cigarettes, bro. Goodingram Surya kind of blows it out of the water. Not gonna lie.
What?
Yeah, it's clove cigarette makes your tongue numb, makes your back of your throat numb.
Whoa.
It's like a menthol, but no menthol and better. Yeah, dead ass. And they do menthol ones as well, so menthol clove cigarettes, which are like just like way too much for me personally.
You've been putting me on today, dude.
I honestly, I cannot recommend you try any of this that I'm mentioning. But
Dude, I want to try it. I fucking want to. After the snuff, I feel like you've just opened a can of worms.
if I had a Indonesian cigarette with me, I would offer it, but
I'd take a
sadly
rip.
I do not.
I would
do
take
not.
a rip. For sure. I'm the right level of drunk. You know, the last time we shot together, I was really hungover that day.
Too many vodka
Because-
crayons.
Yeah, the day before I got hammered. And that was when I threw up in the Burger King parking lot, right,
Yeah,
Chris?
I had to drive.
Yeah.
Damn,
yeah,
dead ass.
Chris
I
had
didn't
to
hear
drive
about that. Dead
Chris had
ass?
so the day we landed, bro, so at the airport that day, was that the trip where we met that bartender who I got her number because she wanted to come on the show?
I think that was Raw OG. I'm not sure though.
Either way, I got hammered at the airport off vodka crayons, and I got on the flight and was like fighting demons. And I know this was the right trip for a fact. When we landed, I went to the bathroom as soon as we landed and threw up immediately.
Damn.
And I got out and I was like, all right, we're probably good. I was still hammered though. And whenever I puke, if I'm still drunk after being puke, I know I'm in trouble. Like if I puke and I don't feel sober, I'm in deep shit. And I was still hammered walking out of that bathroom. So I was like, fuck, dude. And I remember we pick up the rental car. Chris had to drive it because I was way too fucking drunk. And we get in the rental car and he's driving us to our Airbnb. And I'm like, we're passing a Burger King and I'm like, yo, pull over. Like, I can't do it any longer. I got out, yacked all over this bush, right in front of the window.
Damn.
Everyone probably saw.
Damn.
Granted, there was probably like 3 people in the BK, but like
It is Burger
I
King
yacked.
after all.
Yeah, exactly, bro. It's BK. They don't give a fuck. So I vomited all over the bush at this Burger King, and like, just jumped back in the car and kept it pushing. You
Hell
know. So the
yeah.
next day, when I woke up and it was time for us to shoot, I was honestly really worried about our shoot because I was like, dude, when I first woke up, I was too hungover. Like I was like
shit.
sick and like still throwing
Yeah.
up. But I came to, and then your ranch water rejuvenated me. You know. And,
Ranch water, it's
and the herbal cigarette.
that
you
is
know?
what I didn't bring a pack with me. I should have.
Don't, you know, I'm
I
gonna be totally
should've.
honest, bro. I was just being nice. The herbal cigarettes suck, you know. But like,
I've had worse.
I was being a gentleman.
Trust
you
me,
know?
those herbal cigarettes, like genuinely, I've had worse actual tobacco cigarettes than those. Not joking, by the way, genuinely.
What would you say is the
genuinely I
worst
have.
cigarette? Like, what is the bottom of the barrel cigarette?
Maverick Reds.
Really?
I fucking hate Maverick Reds.
Air them out. Why do you hate them?
They taste like pure fucking chemicals.
Okay.
There's better cigarettes for cheaper. They have a fuck ton of nicotine, but it's all the chemicals giving you the nicotine. The buzz you get is fucking horrible.
Okay.
I fucking hate Mavericks.
Fuck you, Maverick.
Now, interesting thing about Mavericks, they used to be branded Harley Davidson cigarettes.
What?
Harley Davidson used to have their own cigarette brand, and that's what Maverick was up until the point where I think it was RJ Reynolds or ITG, can't remember who on the brand at that time. Basically, their agreement with Harley Davidson ran out at some point, and so they changed the name to Mavericks after that. But yeah, Mavericks used to be Harley Davidson cigarettes.
I feel like they got to
so-
change them back. I would buy a pack of Harley.
No,
Davidsons.
they do. But Harley Davidson, I guess maybe they don't want to be. I'm like, it's Harley Davidson, so it doesn't really like matter to me in my opinion. But maybe they care. I don't know.
Like when I imagine, I close my eyes and I say to myself, imagine a man riding a Harley Davidson with no descriptors beyond that. I imagine a big fat white man smoking hella cigarettes and like cranking that hog at every red light. You know, like, he's
True.
like "Rah, rah, rah," at every red
True.
light. And in that vein, it's like, bro, why would that guy not have a branded pack of smokes?
Very true.
Like
Very
they're
true.
sleeping on millions of dollars.
Yeah. No, I could agree with that. It might be more like a regulation thing because technically speaking, ever since like, I think it was 97, 98, or 99, can't remember which, but like Marlboro, you remember like, you've heard of Marlboro like merchandise before, like Marlboro
Yeah.
branded jackets and
I
blankets
have a
and
hoodie
stuff like
from
that.
the 90s.
Hell yeah.
Bought on eBay.
They can't make that anymore. Legally speaking, they are no longer allowed to make that in the United States.
See, that shit is
And that's
fucked
probably
up.
why, because Harley Davidson does a lot of merchandise, their motorcycles included. And that's right. I consider Harley Davidson motorcycles to be a piece of the merchandise from the Harley Davidson brand. I don't know,
Well,
maybe just me. But
I believe that like an advertisement for a cigarette is not making someone try it for the first time.
like personally, I'm very pro. I'm pro tobacco in general. So I believe we should bring back cigarette advertising.
Yeah.
And personally, I'm like, if we're doing pharmaceutical ads on the TV, what's the harm in having cigarette ads?
Yeah, if you can run an ad for Xanax, you can run an ad for a cigarette.
Yeah,
There's
and,
no
like,
difference.
It's one of those things where, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's all just a bunch of regulation, governmental shit kind of thing. And I'm gonna drink the rest of this alcohol. Just like
Send
once
it.
more
Take your
alcohol.
time, bro. Do whatever you want. It's very interesting how demonized cigarettes are in particular when like pharmaceuticals. That's a really good point you brought up. Pharmaceuticals are able to be advertised on television. There's way more harmful things that you can go get at a gas station or smoke shop or anything like that.
Like cigarettes will absolutely kill you. I'm not gonna deny that. Like lung cancer, and all that sort of stuff. It is nothing to scoff at. It is very serious. But at the same time, while cigarettes, yes, they are very addictive, they won't impact your life to the same extent that Percocet does if you get addicted to Percocet,
Yeah.
kind of thing. Or oxycodone, for example. Like, I'm gonna be straight up. I have a family member that is highly addicted to Percocets.
Mhm.
Got knee surgery, double knee surgery, super addicted to Percocets. They can't live without Percocets now. Shout out to them. They're big ballin'. But that's just pretty fucked. That shit's pretty fucked. I'm
Big
gonna be
ballin' in
honest.
what way? What do you mean by that?
Big ballin' as they poppin' Percocet every day, baby.
Okay. All right.
Like, I got a distant family member doing that, and like they're big ballin'. But it's kind of fucked that like they got prescribed that shit. And it's kind of like this is having a genuine effect on their daily life because they got prescribed Percocets due to their double knee surgery, which is fucked.
Yeah.
Like they should have been given something that isn't going to get them addicted to pain medication, kind of thing, because they weren't addicted to pain medication prior to that,
Yeah.
but now they are. And so it's one of those things where it's just kind of like now they're addicted to that, and like if you go off of cigarettes when you're addicted to it, like, you're gonna feel like shit. You're gonna feel fucking pissy as hell. You're gonna feel angry, kind of thing, quite possibly. But you're not actually gonna feel like, you're not gonna get a seizure and die, kind of thing. You go off perks, and you're used to taking perks for years, that shit will give you a physical reaction that could, like, fuck you up
Yeah.
on a real physical level, without just being mental shit, kind of thing. And it's one of those things that I'm just kind of like, this is kind of underestimated from a, like, I don't know, just a consumer's perspective. I really feel like that sort of aspect should be mentioned more. And also just a lot of like medical companies just like advertising their stuff directly at older people who just don't know. It's just, it's very, I have nothing wrong. I'm getting more jumped up. I have no beef. I have no beef with opiates. If you want to use opiates, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what anybody
More
wants
power
to
to you.
use. But it's one of those things when it comes to the companies actually going after people to market their drugs at them and taking advantage of the people that are going at them. And cigarette companies are guilty of this as well. I'm not going to deny that.
Yeah.
But which is the worse evil? Percocet or cigarettes? And that kind of comes down to personal opinion. Personally, I think Percocet are the evil. and cigarettes are the lesser evil. Still not good for you, but I think Percocet are just fucking horrible for you, frankly put.
Yeah, I think it's really fucked up too that cigarette ads are banned
Excuse
while medical ads are still allowed. Mainly
Yeah.
because like with medical ads, you know, when you look at someone who's advertising an opiate or you're advertising a benzo or something like that, you're preying on a customer who's desperate. Like when you advertise pain relief, you advertise anxiety relief or mental health relief, you're advertising to a customer who's literally desperate. They don't care about the side effects. Like that person, like pain, living with pain every day is debilitating.
Yeah,
Living with
it is.
a daily mental health issue is debilitating. You know, it ruins your fucking life.
Yep.
So like the fact that you can advertise to someone this addictive pill that, you know, will just make your life better, and the only legal requirement is that at the end you have to say so fast no one can hear you, this pill could fucking ruin your life, you could die of this, and this, and they just say it really fast at the end so no one can understand it. That's fucked up when on the same breath you can't advertise cigarettes, even though cigarettes are a conscious choice that someone makes. It's not a medication for anything.
Exactly.
If you choose to smoke cigarettes, you went and chose that fate.
Exactly.
You know?
And it's one of those things where I don't know if this is true or not, but I've heard stuff about doctors getting like kickbacks from recommending specific medication.
They do that shit, yeah.
And I'm just kind of like, that's fucked. Like doctors should not get
Bro,
kickbacks from recommending
I know
specific
for a fact that
medication.
that's real. I know that's not a rumor because my mom is not even a doctor. She is a psychiatrist, but she's a licensed therapist, and they're allowed to write prescriptions at her office.
Okay.
If you have the correct licensing, you can write a prescription for somebody. They have a doctor like in-house. So it's not like her, like she doesn't write them herself, but she's like, okay, I think you need this. I'm going to refer you to the doctor. And they have like an in-house guy who like writes the scripts. And I like years ago, my mom used to tell me all the time, the drug reps, so the people who work for the different companies that make the pharmaceuticals, they come in with like cakes and like they'll get Chipotle for all the employees and shit. Like all the therapists at her office, they'll bring in like Chipotle and they'll bring a cake and they'll bring like all these gifts. The only thing they can't give you is money. So like they'll come in and they'll
give you $500 in gold.
Yeah, literally. Like she would tell me, she's like, oh, like the drug reps brought cake and Chipotle today. Or like literally, it would be every other week too. I'd ask my mom on my way home from work, I'd be like, Mom, are you hungry? Like, should we do dinner? And she's like, no, I ate, like the drug reps were here today. And it's every week. It's every fucking week.
Fuck?
They literally show up at these doctors' offices and effectively bribe them with gifts to prescribe their drug. That shit is crazy. It's the most predatory shit ever.
Yeah, like I don't give a fuck if people want to use the drugs kind of thing. Hey, everybody does what they want to do kind of thing. Free will. I love my free will. But my issue, predatory companies, as you're saying.
Yep.
I fucking hate that shit. And like tobacco companies, very much have done the same thing before. But pharmaceuticals are getting way into that these days, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like the whole predatory fucking medication shit. I don't like that shit. I didn't even know, like, I figured they were just straight up giving money to psychiatrists and shit kind of thing.
They can't directly give them money without breaking the law, but they just butter them up, you know? You take him to a steakhouse and buy his dinner, it's not illegal. You know? You write him a check, you're going to jail.
So they're doing the whole, what is it? The whole, we take the senator out for dinner.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Makes sense.
It's crazy because when you look bigger picture and you zoom out, that's how our whole country is ran. It's all ran on bribes. It's all ran on buttering people up. All the policy and rules that our government sets are almost entirely ran on bribes. This November, there's a hemp ban taking effect.
Wait, that's right. I forgot about that. They're going to be banning a lot of the like.
My company's going under. My company's going under because the tobacco guys took them out for more dinners than we did.
I disagree with that, actually. I disagree with that.
Okay.
Big Tobacco has money in weed. That's proof, by the way. There's
We're taking their market share, though. Big Tobacco and alcohol. Here's the problem.
It's big tobacco. It's
big
alcohol,
tobacco and
not
alcohol
big tobacco.
are closer knit than big tobacco and cannabis. Cannabis is taking market share from both of them. They're on the same team, not because like they're intertwined with each other, but because they're both losing money to us. That's the problem.
I see what you mean, but Philip Morris actually has money in weed stocks. Same with British American Tobacco. If I
mean, why would you not double
correctly,
dip if both
wrong.
sides have been making money from
That's
a decade,
very true. That's very true. And their money, I want to acknowledge, is only in Canadian.
So it's not real. Fuck Canadian people. Shit's not real. It's monopoly
Canadian money. I go to Canada and I feel like a millionaire.
Yeah. Canada's fucked up, dude.
Canada, like, not gonna lie, like, when I started coming to like I showed up in LA and I was expecting, I'll acknowledge, homeless people everywhere. Like, just straight up, I was expecting homeless
It's
people
better
everywhere.
now than it was.
That is
worse.
what.
Election next week.
Election next week and Olympics in a couple of years. They're really like this is
And the World Cup's here.
They're
and the
cleaning
World
it up.
Cup
They're
is
cleaning it up.
like next month as well.
Makes sense.
Elections, World Cup, and Olympics. Yeah, they're cleaning up hard.
Come back in August.
Yeah, August it'll be a different show.
Makes sense.
I mean, when I first moved here, I remember we did 2 videos where we gave away a pound of weed to homeless people, and we literally drove around. Bro, there's homeless people everywhere. You didn't even have to pick
you
a
just
neighborhood.
went one block and you're
No,
out of a pound.
You didn't even have to pick a neighborhood. Like right now, if we want to go find homeless people, it's like, all right, we have to go to a few certain areas. But like when I first moved here, bro, they're everywhere.
Makes sense.
Like they're on the beach. They're shitting on the beach. They're pooping right there. Like, it's fucked up.
Yeah, but like
up.
I haven't seen, like, nobody's asked me for money, and we were talking about this before the Gobcast, but I
You're in a nice
want to say
area.
this on video as well. I am in the nice area. I'm like standing near like Mount Washington, like Glassell Park type area kind of thing. It's a sweet area. I got on the bus, and I was the only white person on the bus. Everybody else was Hispanic. It was fucking chilling. Like, it was so nice, honestly.
That's
Like,
your
I was like, bro,
benchmark
this is
for it being
vibing.
nice. You're
Like-
like, I'm the only white man.
Like, no, it was genuinely so nice. I was like, I can't understand anybody talking. Like, everybody speaking Spanish. It was chilling. I was enjoying myself. It was super chill. Great experience, genuinely.
You would like Miami a lot if that's what
I
you
need
like.
to visit Miami. They got hella, like,
Bro,
cigar shops run by ex-Cubans.
they speak so much
And-
Spanish down there that I would
yeah.
go to the restaurants with my girl and they would speak to me in Spanish like I like knew what they were saying.
Like, I've been to, like, Orlando before. I went to Orlando for MineCon. I went to fucking
You
MineCon.
went to Minecon?
I went to MineCon, yeah.
How was that?
Fucking amazing. I got a photo with the Hulk. Like,
At Minecon?
yeah,
That's
yeah,
peak.
like genuinely. He was there with his kids,
That's
and
fucking
it was great. I didn't even know who he was at the time, like Loki. I just got a photo with him because I was like, oh, he's getting photos. There's lots of people photos. I don't know who he is, but I'm gonna grab a
peak.
photo.
Wait, you didn't know who the Hulk was?
I didn't know, like, Mark Ruffalo. I didn't know who he was at the time.
Oh, I thought it was just
Yeah.
like some guy cosplaying,
no,
like a
no,
big
it was
green guy.
actually like
Oh,
Mark Ruffalo.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Mark Ruffalo
I wouldn't
was
know who that is
actually
either.
there.
but
Yeah.
I know the Hulk.
And it was a trip because I was like meeting all these like YouTubers that I had like been watching for years, and like I met like so many people that I had like been watching for so long, and I was just like, holy shit, this is fucking crazy. I'm like, you know, they say never meet your idols. I met my fucking idols and it was fucking great.
Shout out the idols.
And no, genuinely, and it was, Minecon was goated. I was included with my Minecon ticket was a ticket to Universal. They closed off Universal for a night, and it was Minecon exclusive.
Ooh.
So I went to Universal, and there were like no lines, and it was great.
That sounds fire.
It was so fire. I was fucking 3 feet away from Notch and Jeb, and that was crazy. I should have totally gotten a photo, but I didn't. And so the only thing that y'all have to take me on is my word. But y'all are gonna have to believe me. I was 3 feet away from Notch and Jeb, which was crazy as like
you.
a 13, 14-year-old who had been doing nothing but playing Minecraft
Yep.
for like the last couple years.
That's your Michael Jackson.
Genuinely,
literally
that
your
was my Michael
Jackson,
Jordan right
yeah.
there. And I was just like, holy shit, I'm fucking 3 feet away from Notch, bro? That's crazy. And I got I had my Minecon like lanyard signed by Mr. Kurt J. Mack. Shout out Kurt J. Mack, bro's the GOAT. I don't know if you ever heard of him. He was doing Farlands or Bust for quite
Yeah.
a while. He's hit the Farlands like this October. He reached the Farlands after walking there for over 10 years. Well, I think it was like 8
I don't
years,
even
10
know what
years.
that is.
It's the Farlands, beta 1.7 in Minecraft.
Okay.
There are, like, so basically the end of the terrain generation, Minecraft starts glitching out and it creates like walls around the end of the map. You can go over the walls, you can go through the walls, but it starts creating like basically walls at the edge of the map. And so his goal in beta 1.7 was to hit the Farlands. They got rid of the Farlands after beta 1.7. So he was stuck on beta 1.7 in Minecraft for like over 10 years. And he recently reached the Farlands like this October. Like, It was crazy.
Oh shit.
I tuned into the live stream, and I was literally sitting there smoking pipe and cigars and drinking alcohol, like his entire live
It's a
stream.
party
Like,
for the far lanes.
no, genuinely, I was outside on my back porch. I had my computer plugged in, smoking a cigar, and he hit the far lanes, and I was like, holy fuck, my whole childhood is coming fucking together. This is nuts.
You were locked in for
And
that shit.
I was seriously locked in with that. And it was just crazy. It was just crazy. But like I was at Minecon, and you've heard of Captain Sparkles, of course.
Yeah.
He was there. He took the motherfucking mic and he was going. Captain Sparkles, shout out, goated. Bro knows what he's doing. He is a talker kind of thing. It is crazy how much he can talk in front of a crowd.
Yeah.
Like if I got in front of a crowd of like any amount of people, I think I would be like, oh my God. But he just went for it. He just had it. And that was kind of crazy. Minecon genuinely a seriously very influential experience for me, and one of the experiences that made me want to do YouTube in general. So just crazy shit in general, just genuinely. And very glad to have visited. Very glad to have
Shout
visited.
out all the Minecraft YouTubers.
Shout out.
Besides
shout
the
out.
pedophiles.
True though.
pedophiles.
Very, very, very true. It's kind of scary how many Minecraft YouTubers turned out to be creeps, just frankly put.
Yeah.
That's just scary. I'm just kind of like, what's up with that? Like, that's why.
You know, I believe, this might be a controversial take, but I think there's a lot of different Minecraft YouTubers. Some of them made content just because they enjoyed the game, and some of them made content that was specifically aimed at kids, where they would like almost like act younger, you know? I think those guys are very weird.
Yeah.
I think fundamentally, if you have a desire to make content that's geared towards children, that's like a character flaw in my opinion.
Like
That's
there's
weird. I
there's
just view it as
being a
weird.
business, and then there's being yourself and
Yes.
trying to make content for it. Like if it's a
Yeah.
business, is one thing, but if you're specifically doing it, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
It is strange.
Absolutely. I don't know what the deal with that shit is. And like, I don't know. I opened up YouTube on like a non-account account. Like on like a guest browser on like Chrome and stuff like that. And I was like, what the fuck is it recommending me? It's just like some whack ass shit. And I'm like, why am I getting demonetized again?
Yeah, YouTube's very inconsistent with their demonetization. I still don't have ad revenue on my main.
Yeah, same here. Same here.
It's fucked
That's
up,
why
dude.
I got Jacob Jones money.
Yeah, I remember us
I
talking
do not
about
post
that.
a video there unless it's monetized. Literally, if I upload a video there and it gets demonetized,
It's going
I
on main.
delete it instantly and I
Yep.
put it on main.
Yep.
Because I am not taking any risks with that channel at all.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Yeah, it's just
not worth it.
genuinely, not worth it at all.
It's not motherfucking worth it, dude.
Nope, not at all, not at all. But I look at some of the content, I'm like, how is this monetized?
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on, bro? Shit crazy.
It's very inconsistent.
It really is. It really is. And it's just one of those things where it's like, damn, that's kind of whack. You ever smoke a Cuban cigar?
I have a handful of times.
Hell
I'm not
yeah.
enough of a tobacco guy to really care for them much, though.
Makes sense.
Like I put them out
respect
well
it.
before I'm done. I've never
Makes sense.
finished a cigar.
Makes
Like
sense.
I've tried them on a handful of occasions.
Yes, sir. When it comes to Cuban cigars, I'm like, I've only ever tried a Cuban cigar from Canada before. Like I've never been to Cuba.
Oh,
I
so
want to
that's a-
visit.
That's some bullshit. You haven't even had the real one yet.
Well, no, it was a real one because
Just
we
in
can't.
Canada, okay.
Yeah, we can't get Cuban cigars here in the United States because the block and everything kind of thing.
Go to Miami, bro.
Well,
There's some real Cuban motherfuckers that came over on like a
True.
wooden raft, and I
True.
promise they got them.
but not made in Cuba.
Yes, made
Made-
in Cuba. Yes,
All
made
right,
in Cuba.
I'll have to keep that
Bro,
in mind. I'll
there's
keep that in mind.
literally all the Cuban Americans are in Miami, bro. It's where my girl's from. I know a lot about Miami. I'm telling you, there's some Cubans down there that really got them. Like, for sure. They don't give a fuck, dude. They're bringing them over. Probably in their carry-on.
I'm trying to get this. Any of y'all get a jet lighter by any chance?
I don't think I do, but I can help you block the wind if you
Yeah,
need.
Fucking go under this.
Yeah. Light it under here. Like,
Oh,
lean
true.
under that. There you go. There we go.
Alright.
So let
Thank
me
you very
ask you
much. I
this.
appreciate it. I need to bring a cigar lighter next time I'm here. I didn't realize the wind was going to be so heavy.
Let me ask you this. For all the people that are watching this that are eager for more Jacob Jones content, what can they expect coming soon?
A lot more cigarette videos, a lot more alcohol videos.
Fuck yeah.
Recently tried like Everclear and Baja Blast. That shit was fire. Definitely want to do like more soda and Everclear videos. Just like
Yeah.
mix up Everclear with soda. I am planning on trying like lots more just alcohol in general.
Yeah.
I'm looking at hopefully visiting like Europe and like Southeast Asia and China again.
Sounds fun.
I say again. I've never been to Southeast Asia. I don't know why I said again. But I want to visit all those areas. Oh, fucking e-bike gang.
Yeah, those kids are doing wheelies and shit back there.
We were talking about that before the Gobcast, and like the e-bike gangs out here are crazy.
They're deep, dude.
They're kind of demons on the road. Like
There's been
from
a
what
lot
I've
of them that
heard.
have gone past since we got here.
I just haven't even noticed them like high key.
They're out and
But,
about.
But content coming up, lots more alcohol, lots more cigarettes, of course, lots more reviews, lots more different cigarettes and alcohol, of course. Really want to try. Have you ever tried
You got it. You got it. Lock
I'm
in.
just gonna hand you this real quick.
You got it. Lock in.
I'm gonna grab one
Oh
of these
yeah,
real quick.
it's time for you to have a nectar.
I think it is. I think it
I could
is.
use a refill.
You want a nectar?
Whatever's available. I don't really give a fuck.
Jungle juice.
Yes,
you go.
sir.
Oh God, the jungle juice.
Save the best for last. So you got some more travel content coming, and of course the usual cigarette and alcohol content.
Yes, sir. I love traveling. It's just so much fun. I solo traveled for the first time like 2 years ago, and I can't get enough of it. It's just like I'm traveling by myself, and it's one of those things where I'm like I can't see myself like visiting like the UK or something like that, because if I traveled there, like straight up my Airbnb would cost more than my monthly rent,
Yeah.
kind of thing. But it's like I go to Japan and it's like $300 for a week. Like that's $1,200 for a month. LA prices, I don't know what you're paying, but I don't think it's $1,200
More than
a
double
month.
that. More than double for a shoebox.
It ain't $1,200 a month for sure.
Yeah, $1,200 a month doesn't exist here. Not even in the
Yeah,
studio.
yeah.
Nowhere.
And that's like
Does
one
not
of the things
exist.
where I'm like, that's crazy. Like, of course I want to acknowledge, like, if you're Japanese and you're earning a Japanese wage, that's not like
Yeah.
equivalent to us, kind of thing. Like, if you're in Japan, everything is as it is. But for me as an American visiting Japan, everything is affordable.
Yeah.
Putting it as cheap is it's not quite the right way to put it, I think, but affordable is a better way of describing it. And I really love that. And I love visiting places where I can go have a good time and make a couple videos and just kind of explore. And I love just exploring new areas. And I'm just having a great time in LA.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't even eaten at a restaurant in LA yet.
That blows
and-
my mind.
Yeah, like I've been here for 2 days and I haven't even eaten at a restaurant yet. Like, I've just been eating at home. I stopped at Whole Foods for lunch yesterday, and I just got beef jerky for lunch.
You got to go to a
And
restaurant.
I do,
You got to while you're here.
absolutely. And it's just one of those things where I'm just kind of like, I'm just having a fantastic time just exploring LA. And that's like the majority of the fun for just like going to other countries for me. Like going to Japan, like the majority of the fun for me is just like exploring.
Yeah.
And like the benefit of that is that I can go there and genuinely spend less money than I spend where I'm from in the United States,
Yeah.
which is crazy. Like the main thing I'm really spending money on to get to Japan is the flight. Like the flight's $1,500 max. As long as I'm not flying first class. I don't fly first class. I fly economy. Fuck it, I'm too cheap.
Yeah.
I'd much rather spend my money on cigarettes and alcohol.
I love that. Economic optimization.
Yes, sir.
I love
Yes,
that.
sir. Always got to be. Oh shit! I just hit my mic cord. It didn't unplug or anything, did it?
I still hear you.
Bet. Just wanted to make
We're
sure.
good to go.
Just wanted to make sure. But yeah, it's just like Airbnbs are very affordable. The flight's expensive, but getting there, and if you're there for an extended period of time, it's extremely affordable, and I love it. And
Yeah.
the same can be said from what I've heard about Southeast Asia with Indonesia and Thailand and Vietnam and Cambodia and Burma.
Yeah.
And I really want to visit. I really want to visit all of those countries along with China as well. I really want to visit Guangdong. Guangdong is a city in southern China,
Yeah.
right near Hong Kong and Macau. Really want to visit that city and see what's going on there. I've been posting a lot of Bilibili. I don't know if you post on Bilibili at all.
I haven't yet, but they've hit me up before.
They
I talked to
have,
them a little
yeah.
bit,
Like Bilibili hit me up, and I was like, I don't know if this is like a legit email or not. But then I like created a Bilibili account because somebody was reposting my videos on Bilibili. And for context, for anybody watching, just in case y'all don't know what Bilibili is like essentially like Chinese YouTube.
That's how they pitched it to me.
It's goated. It's a great platform. I quite like it. Genuinely, the customer service kind of better than YouTube.
I mean, YouTube doesn't even have customer service.
No, they don't.
Really.
They don't.
They don't give a fuck about us, bro.
They genuinely don't.
Yeah.
Like, I had it where somebody stole one of my videos on Bilibili. Like, they just straight up re-uploaded my video I'd uploaded to Bilibili. And, like, I'm verified on there as, like, a creator. And, like, they re-uploaded my video. And I was like, yo, this is just straight up a re-upload of my video. Got, like, 400,000 views. And I was like, this is kind of, I don't like this. Like, they're just like, and the channel was making money off my video. So I was like, I don't appreciate them just straight up re-uploading my video with no like reaction or anything. So I like requested it for be taken down. 2 hours.
Damn.
2 hours.
Shout out Bilibili.
2 hours. That's all it took. And I was like, holy crap. Like, if somebody's reacting to my content, they're adding to my content, I don't care.
Yeah.
All for it kind of thing. That's free promo. I'm all for it. But if somebody is just straight up reacting to my video, or sorry, I'm getting more blessed. If somebody is just straight up re-uploading my video,
Yeah.
I don't like it. Like,
Yeah.
I don't appreciate that. And the whole reason
Fuck
why I
all
made
that.
my Bilibili account to begin with was because people were re-uploading my videos to Bilibili. Like, I don't know how a lot of your videos would do on Bilibili because while Bilibili does allow like alcohol and cigarette content, anything above that, I don't know.
They don't want to hear it.
Yeah. It's China and things are very illegal there, for sure. So like, I don't even know if like a lot of the Gobcast may play.
Probably not.
Kind of thing.
Probably not.
But for my videos, it ends up working. And I'm very glad for that because Bilibili, I have had a great time posting there. The comment section is extremely nice, extremely supportive. And if any of y'all from China, y'all found the Gobcast through Bilibili,
It's like one Chinese
Shout
guy
out.
out there.
like probably like 1,000 people watch it. I seriously like shout out, like genuinely. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hope y'all enjoying your Chungwas. Hope y'all enjoying your double happiness. Hope y'all enjoying your liquins. Liquin, that's a Chinese brand.
You're talking to one
It's,
person right now.
I
probably,
am,
tops, yeah.
yes. But it's based. It's based.
He's
as
out
hell.
there. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Bilibili goated though. I love posting to Bilibili, and I'm very glad to be there. And Bilibili has Family Guy compilations with Chinese subtitles,
Banger.
which are so good. And that's like, I made a Bilibili account because people were reposting my content on Bilibili, and I was like, I might as well just post my content there if people are reposting my content on Bilibili,
Yeah.
because I don't like that. Like, I want it to be coming from me, kind of thing. But like, I went on Bilibili and I started just flipping through videos, and I was like, let me look up like Family Guy funny clips compilation, and it pulled up, and then I pulled it up, and it was just straight up like Family Guy with like Chinese subtitles and Chinese dub.
Banger.
And I was like, this is fire.
Banger.
I love it.
All right. Back from a beautiful piss. You know, I took
Yes,
a
sir.
great drunk piss in one of the smelliest bathrooms I've been in a long time.
That shit, no toilet seat.
I smelled the piss before I walked in. Like, I knew it immediately.
Which stall did you use? Was it the first one, the second one,
Closest
or
to the
first one?
door, first one.
Oh, I've been using that one too. That one, it don't flush. I couldn't get a flush.
I had to push it in really hard. I had to take a piece of like toilet paper and put it over my finger and then really.
Because I was trying to
push it
flush it,
in.
like I use my feet to flush toilets. Yeah.
What do you mean?
I don't want to touch
That's
the
just
toilet
halfway up
flusher.
the ground. What do you mean?
I
How do you
want
do
flush.
it?
I just go like that.
You're flexible, dude.
Yeah.
I'm too fat for that. I can't do that. I can't do that.
You ever heard of Big Chungus?
Yeah. Like
Big
the,
Chungus
like
is
Big Fat
goated.
Bunny meme?
Yeah, yeah. You ever heard of Uganda Knuckles?
Yeah.
I love Uganda Knuckles. You ever heard of My Name Jeff?
Yeah.
I love My Name Jeff. You ever heard of Yo, damn Daniel, look at those vans.
Yes. Of course I've heard of that
I
one.
love those memes. What can I say?
You seem like a
um,
meme connoisseur. You like
I
that.
do like my memes, I will acknowledge. You ever heard of 6'7"?
Of course.
Yo, 6'7"? Is that the first time that's ever been said on the Gobcast?
No, definitely not.
Damn.
Definitely not. But
Damn. It is what it is. Damn,
hopefully
Daniel.
the last. Hopefully the last. You know?
Honestly, I think 6'7" is pretty funny.
What the hell was that?
I had like a little bit of like spit in the back of my throat, and like I tried to swallow it but talk at the same time, and it did not work out. I tried, but like 6'7", I genuinely think is hilarious. I love 6'7".
Why? Like, what is it that's so...
It means nothing, but it is funny because it is nothing.
Okay.
It's nothing, but it is something because it's a meme that is nothing and is funny because it is nothing. And honestly, that's kind of like the funniest style of memes to me, where it's just kind of like nothing, but it's just funny, excuse me, because there's nothing there, and that's just kind of why it's funny. Like 6'7" means absolutely nothing, but 6'7".
That's why it's funny.
Yeah, exactly. And I honestly find 6'7" to be very funny, just because it means nothing. I love my memes.
I can't wait to see what the comments think of this. I can't f***ing wait.
Yo, comments. Comment 6'7"
Oh,
down
God,
below.
dude. Oh, my
6'7", baby. Yes, sir.
God, dude. Oh, my God. I thought it was over, dude. I thought it'd been long enough, dude.
No.
I said to myself, surely it's over now. No.
Yo, you ever heard of 69?
Of course.
69, pretty funny meme.
But
You
even
ever?
that kind of wore off when I was like 13.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to disagree with that, but it's still funny. But you ever heard of 420?
Of course.
420 is pretty funny as well. It's just a funny number. 6'7", though.
That's the prime. That's the cream of the crop.
Is 6'7" a prime number? You're about to say prime. Is that the prime?
Bro,
Is that
I
the cream of
dropped
the
out of
crop?
high school. What even is a prime number?
I mean, like a prime number is a number that is not divisible by anything but 1 and itself. So
So like 5.
yeah, 5 is a prime number. Like 1, 2, 3, those are prime numbers. But like 4, since it's divisible by 2, that's not a prime number.
Yeah.
I might be wrong. I'm not a math person.
Sounds right.
I
to
am
me.
a nuclear engineer,
Okay.
but I am not a math. I'm not a nuclear engineer. I lied.
I'm
but
shocked.
I do like nuclear engineering. Nuclear engineers are really cool. Like how all of the stuff with the like everything works is just so interesting to me. And like Chernobyl as like I find not only nuclear engineering as like a topic matter to be so interesting, but also just nuclear history as a whole. Like Mary Curie. Shout out Mary Curie. Want to give a huge shout out real quick. Her house is still radioactive. Like, do not touch the doorknobs.
Mm-hmm.
Like, actually, do not touch the doorknobs. Like, genuinely.
Damn.
But shout out Mary Curie. Bro goated. For real. But nuclear engineering is super interesting. Nuclear science as a whole is very interesting. And nuclear incidents are very interesting. It was like Chernobyl, Fukushima, 3 Mile kind of thing. Very, very, very interesting stuff. And Cash on CS, that's set in Chernobyl.
Yep.
They introduced
Chernobyl
Cash
map.
recently. And it's so interesting
One of the best
because
maps in the game.
I played it recently, and I was like, bro, Cash is better than ever before. I love it.
It is, in my
It's so
opinion,
good.
a top 3 CS map, and
Yeah.
it's not number 3.
Absolutely,
Not
absolutely. Like my number 1, controversial. You're probably going to disagree with this. I love Dust 2.
I think that's valid.
You think, wow, okay.
That's
I'm
valid.
honestly surprised by it. I thought you were going to disagree with that. I love Dust 2. Dust 2 is just such a nostalgia trip for me. I love playing it. I know it by heart. It's like the only map I do know truly by heart.
Mm-hmm.
I love Dust 2 on CS. But like Cash is like probably my solid number 2. Then probably Inferno.
Oh, I
And,
hate Inferno,
you hate
bro.
Inferno?
Oh my God, pull that shit out right
I
now.
honestly don't like Mirage.
I also hate Mirage, so
Okay.
based, I agree with that. I think
Okay.
Mirage and Inferno need to go so bad, it's not even funny.
Like I don't mind playing Mirage, but like,
Inferno, at least they've updated for CS2, so it's new.
Yeah.
Mirage, they still have CSGO textures on.
Really?
Yeah, if you spawn
even
in
know
T-Spawn,
that.
look up at the railings in T-Spawn. They're literally like pixelated CS:GO textures.
Damn, I
Like
didn't even know
OG's
that.
like 2012 CS:GO.
Damn, that's kind
Mirage
of
is-
base though.
Sure, not this many years into CS2 though. You know, it's the only
True,
map in the current
true.
rotation that is that outdated. All the other maps have been modernized for CS2 except Mirage.
True.
And like, I feel like deep down, I wish they would remove Mirage, and it makes logical sense for them to update it and bring it back. But like, I know like the Mirage community would never shut up about it. They would
Like,
cry about it every day. So.
I don't want to see Mirage removed because I got history on Mirage. You know my history on Mirage. I got
Yep.
that 2K with the R rate, baby.
Yeah, your cheating clip.
Yes, sir. That was
Your
all on
hacking
Mirage
clip.
on mid. I'm still.
I actually can't.
I am absolutely milking that for everything I can.
Well, I
love
can't
that clip.
believe I watched that clip and I was laughing my ass off, dude, because I couldn't believe that the Counter-Strike community genuinely believed, based on that clip, that you were cheating. Like, and no offense to you, you are legitimately a Silver 1 player.
I am,
Like, you
I am.
are. Like, that is your
I'm
rank,
horrible.
right? Like,
I'm
yeah, you're new to
horrible.
the game. You're
Yeah.
very new to the game.
I have 250 hours and I'm still Silver 1. I got bumped up to Silver 2 once in
Let's
CS:GO.
go,
A
dude.
week later, I was back down to Silver 1.
And for those who aren't informed, that is literally the lowest rank you can achieve in Counter-Strike.
It's plastic 1.
There's nowhere but up. So, like,
And I have been hard locked in Silver 1 for the entirety, except for 1 week of my Counter-Strike career.
dude, play some games with me. I'll help you get up.
Hey, bet. I may
I'll get up.
take you up on that. I may. Take
I'm
you
not
up
like an
on that.
incredible player, but I can help you rank up.
I appreciate.
We can run some
But
CS.
I kind of like Mirage just because I have history on it. But like, I want to give a huge shout out real quick to Oni Pixel and Dima Wallhacks.
Okay.
Both of them. You've heard of Oni Pixel before.
Yeah, I know them both.
You've heard of Dima Wallhacks before.
Yep.
They both took a look at my clip and verified that I was not, in fact, hacking on Counter-Strike 2, which I very much appreciate. And that was some great promotion for the live streams.
Yep.
Which I very much do appreciate. And both of them, super chill. They didn't want to say anything until they actually like knew what they had seen, kind of thing. And there were so many people in the Counter-Strike community that were just talking smack based off the 10-second clip that I posted on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
But that was a 3-hour live stream. And they took a look at the 3-hour live stream, determined for themselves whether I was hacking or not. And they both came to the conclusion that I was not, because I was not.
Yep.
And I very much appreciate that. It's one of those things where it's like, I hate it when people say shit and they don't know what they're talking about because they're only looking at one snippet of it. And that's kind of what was going on with my Counter-Strike clip. And so I very much do appreciate them taking a look at the entire live stream and determining what they thought based off of the entirety of it, not off the 10-second clip. I really genuinely do appreciate that. Shout out Oni Pixel, shout out Dima Wallhacks, yes sir.
Big ups, big ups. Well, you know, I gotta say, dude, it's been a true pleasure running it back for yet
It's
another
been a
episode.
pleasure.
It's been a beautiful day on the beach.
Yes,
We've
sir.
spent pretty much the whole afternoon sitting here getting drunk and
What time
soaking in
is
some
it?
sun. It's
Oh my
almost 5
goodness.
o'clock.
It is almost 5 o'clock.
It is
yeah.
peak rush hour.
Holy
So
crap.
you ready to go sit in some LA bumper to bumper?
It's gonna be an experience. It's gonna be an experience. I might eat some beef jerky, and if you're willing for me to film that and make a vlog,
Dude,
I may do that.
let's eat beef jerky and smoke cigarettes in the Uber. Let's do it.
Yo, I'm down for that.
Oh
I'm down for
my
that.
God, we could get
Yo,
away more.
True.
Wait, didn't they just
true.
expand the service area too?
The ones here are the VW buses.
What?
Oh, shut the
They're like the 1960s remakes. They fit like 12 people in it.
They're the. Oh man, I can't remember the name. What?
Oh.
But I think they're called something now.
Oh shit, that's fire.
If I'm not banned yet on Waymo for the video we posted, I'm calling us a
That's one of the
fucking
things I was
Waymo.
kind of scared of. I'm like, do I really want to get banned on Waymo?
Bro, my account, we're good. I'll get banned today. I
yes,
don't give
sir. Sir.
I'll
Hey,
get
big
banned right
bet,
now.
big bet. Yes,
I'm banned
sir.
on every platform, bro. I've been banned on Instagram like 6 times. I'm banned on PayPal. I'm banned on Cash App, bro. I'm banned on the whole shebang, dude.
I respect.
All of it, dude.
That's how you know you're doing something right.
That's right.
That's what I'm saying.
That's right, dude. I might get banned from the country pretty soon at this rate, dude. IRS audit's coming in hot.
Got to go to Thailand.
Dude. Oh my God, bro.
I need to visit.
Post me up in a high rise with some tropical trees and a bunch of lady boys.
Their cigarettes in Thailand.
And
They got
cigarettes.
like motherfucking Canada and Australia style warning labels on their cigarettes. The only country in Southeast Asia that has crazy mother warnings on their cigarettes, but they got them. They got them.
Do they
It's
put like the
wild.
pictures of like people like
Yeah.
dying and shit on
Yep.
them?
Didn't even need to hear you finish that sentence. I already knew the answer.
Yeah, those are very off-putting.
Pakistan does that as well. I tried a pack of Pakistan cigarettes recently. That shit, like the packs I tried, were anywhere from 10 cents to 25 cents a pack. Like, and they were good.
25 cents.
They were good.
That's the high end?
That's like the
the
high end of what I
luxury?
tried. Like $1 is luxury.
Bro.
Like, and what I tried was the budget stuff.
dude.
But it was fire. I was like, for 25 cents, how can I complain? I cannot complain. It's 25 cents. I cannot complain.
Yeah.
It's fire. It's fire.
Wow. Beautiful. Well, Jacob, thank you so much for coming back on. It's been a
Glad to
pleasure
be
once
here.
again, dude.
Glad to be
An
here.
absolute pleasure.
Yes,
and,
sir.
for everyone watching at home, thank you for tuning in to part 2, the follow-up with Jacob Jones. And listen, last time we were at a park. Today we were at the beach. Who knows where we're going to end up next?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Who
sir.
knows? But for everyone watching at home who somehow lives under a rock and doesn't follow you yet, where can they find your content?
So you can find me at Jacob Jones on YouTube,
Yep.
Jacob Jones Money on YouTube, Jacob Jones Live on YouTube. You can find me at www.amazon.com/Jacob Jones Money. Nope. Let me try that again. www.amazon.com/Arthur/Jacob Jones Money. And you'll find my book, Poems to Read While Smoking Cigarettes, right there. They're not poems that are good poems. They're bad poems, but they are poems to read while smoking cigarettes. And you can also find me at twitch.tv, Jacob Jones Money. And you can also find me at Instagram.com/Jacob Jones, Jacob fucking Jones. And you can also find me at Twitter.
You know, we're going to have all this linked in the comments because I don't know what the f he was just talking about. So scroll down below, comment section. We'll have all of Jacob's links. Get your
Yes,
hands on his
sir.
new book and read yourself some good poetry while you're smoking a cigarette or a blunt or a joint or whatever you may smoke.
That's
Thank
what I'm
y'all for
saying.
tuning in. It's been an absolute pleasure. We'll see y'all in the next one. Deuces.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful.
That was amazing.
Beautiful.
When you said that, I was like, let me literally list off every social media platform I have.
You're now watching the Gobcast. Viewer discretion is advised.